can't believe that got said.
Shh, stop. You're stomping on my intro. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of
The X22 Report.
The X22 Report.
You guys are boomers.
David Lee Corbo, a.k.a. The Raven. That is, Matt is in my shot, so I might as well.
Top.
Look at
I'm
him.
Top Lobster.
That's Matt with 3 T's. And that's Top Lobster, the father of disinformation.
Hello.
He's manual switching.
Why am I blurry?
I don't know. We zeroed you in before. Maybe
Whatever.
Matt can help with that. He probably can't.
He can't.
Before we get into today's thing, go and support us. Patreon.com/Nephilim Death Squad. We don't have that pulled up. We're really unprepared considering that we sat in this chair for hours before we started this show.
Matt,
and
where are you? Get down here.
Matt, do me a favor. Just press my screen. Oh, this is
You
going to
can
be a
wait
whole
for
thing.
an
this is good. Let's produce in real time.
Yeah,
Press
press my screen and
Well,
then
put
press
it on
the
you. You
AF
gotta put
off
it on
button.
you.
No, it's fine.
Well, he doesn't know if it looks good.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Doing it.
Yeah,
I
there
think
it
he's
goes.
got it.
Now hit the AF button in the corner.
Yeah, bro.
Nope, you didn't. Oh, well,
Press
all right.
the little AF off
The
button.
AF
You got
off
it.
button.
Guys, this is really bad.
Nobody knows where they. Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Thank you.
TopLobster.com. There's merchandise there. There's also a place to support us. Patreon.com/Nephilim Death Squad. And then we're probably going to do Bohemian Grove. You know, if God provides us with a venue to do it from.
We've been waiting.
And
We're waiting for somebody to help us out with it, but
we're waiting for it really just fall in our laps and be obvious that we're supposed to do this, and then we'll do it.
we're going to be reading from the X22nd chapter of 1 Kings today.
Ooh, X22 chapter.
But
of
we have a
Kings.
lot to. I think we have a lot to address initially up front,
Please.
right?
I don't know. You gestured at me as if I would. I don't know that I'm
I feel
supposed
like
to.
we're beefing with the entire Christian community.
Well, that is true, actually.
Dude, I have no clue what
Shut
you
up,
guys
Matt.
are about to talk about right now. Dude. Like, we gotta address something. Like what? Like, what?
Don't
Where
talk
is
to
this
the
gonna
boss
go?
like
Sorry,
that.
boss. So what
Thank
are we
you.
going to talk about? Deputy Director Dan Bongo Dongo? No, not that.
I don't care about that.
We have to guess like which thing of the 20 people you're beefing with is the thing
we're
we're
not
gonna talk
beefing with
about.
it. We don't beef with anybody.
Please.
They beef with us, and then we settle that.
And
shit.
we beef back.
We beef back, baby. Well,
beef
no, I
back.
mean, so
And
Beef
why
back
did you
better.
guys do a thumbnail and Timothy Alberino was one of the characters on it? Like who? It was like
I did that thumbnail.
okay, what was the title again? Like what was that about?
Well, let's pull up.
Indiana Moans.
We'll pull it up and we'll show the people.
Show me. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, it's a banger.
Yeah, it was like something about elites or like it was something, and you threw Timothy Alberino in it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
right.
What does he have to do with any
is
of that?
it the influencer industrial complex?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
there's
I would
like-
agree with that 100%.
No, it was like Rihanna.
No, you just
and
don't
other
understand.
people.
It was Rihanna.
Hold on,
Rihanna.
let's see.
Yeah,
That's
Rihanna's
Candace
here.
Owens, you racist. Yeah, there she is.
Yeah, there's Rihanna, and then Tucker
Listen,
Carlson.
and some gay Mexican
Wait,
dude.
that's Candace Owens?
Yeah, it's Candace Owens.
Is Candace Owens and Rihanna are not the same person? You're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Hold on. That's hilarious.
Who's the third guy?
That's Nick Fuentes.
That's a homosexual
Oh my
Mexican guy.
Gosh, dude.
He's
That's the guy who says you can't learn the
you
Bible
can't
for
understand
yourself?
the Bible. And actually, that's a pretty good thing to read. Let's
Well, he
read a
says
little
you
bit of that.
shouldn't read the Bible.
He shouldn't read the Bible. But I made a tweet today, and what did I tweet?
I'm straight Justin Bieber.
Let's have a little gander at what I tweeted. I said, the anointing, and this came from you, a conversation that we had, and I want to thank you for that, because you brought some scripture up to my awareness that I think really puts this whole debate about whether or not we should read the Bible to bed. But I said, the anointing we receive, which dwells within us, is the Holy Spirit. We don't need any man to teach us, just the word of God and the anointing. And I said, remember that when they say you can't interpret your Bible and that you should trust the experts. And that comes from 1 John 2:27. But the anointing which ye have received of him abideth in you, and ye.
No, we're
Ye.
not doing this. You're not. I'm not gonna let you butcher it like that. You
And
gotta
ye
read it in
need
context.
not-
No,
well,
this
you-
is like when Top reads, dude. Hold on, just give me that back.
We're not known for our reading,
here.
and that was
No.
really rude. Jeez.
The context is verse 26.
Go ahead, boss.
These things have I written unto you.
Let her rip, boss.
These things have I written unto you concerning them that seduce you. That's the context. The
So
context
Nick
is
Fuentes is
specifically
trying
so
to
that
seduce
people
you.
can't seduce you.
Yeah.
Okay, just to make sure people don't seduce you, the anointing which you have received of him abides in you. In you. God lives in you.
Mm-hmm.
And you need not that any man teach you. That's crystal clear.
Pretty straightforward.
But as the same anointing teaches you of all things, and it is truth, and is no lie, and even as it hath taught you, you shall abide in him.
I like when they say that it is truth and it is no lie.
Yeah.
Like back it up.
Yeah, they do there's a lot of that, like, so there's no wiggle room in this shit.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
language.
But I didn't know
This
that
stuff.
was a thing. I mean, I guess I kind of did. I heard people say it over the years in church that like, oh yeah, you can't understand anything. Only people that are big shots can explain
Exactly.
things to you.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that's like in the news. Like, does Rihanna say that too, or just
No,
Nick
Rihanna
Fuentes?
doesn't say that. She's Umbrella.
Something
She's
about
gonna-
Rain Man.
You're gonna run this
A
town.
lot of twerking.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, Pond de River, Pond de Bank. I don't think that's her actually, but yeah, I mean, this is pretty straightforward, and I think the takeaway here is Nick Fuentes is trying to seduce you.
Okay, no. On a more serious note,
Sure.
we have accidentally angered
Oh,
Timothy Alberino. We've stumbled
Well,
upon
I talked
that.
about
He
this.
doesn't even know you guys. What do you mean
know.
you angered him?
He
He's
called us out by name.
No, he
he's
did not.
referencing. He said,
Yes, he did. He
a
said-
Nephilim podcast that's retarded.
He's not even talking about you guys.
Okay, well, he better
We're-
not. He
we're
better watch his
retarded,
mouth.
and we're podcasters.
That's right.
Who's he talking about?
Nephilim Death Squad. Ever heard of us? We're kind of a big deal.
Can somebody reach out to him and see if we can get him on the show?
This is the first time I'm
Absolutely
going to
not.
say it.
Come
Where am I
on.
at? Camera 2? Camera 3? Watch your mouth, Timothy Alberino.
Whoa!
Stop. He
Don't
doesn't
slip
mean
up.
that. He
Don't let me
doesn't mean
catch
that,
you.
Tim. We
Don't
want
let
to
me
have you
catch
on the show.
slipping. Oh, and now we have the homies over here in Florida, actually.
Right there, right into
Ninjas Are Butterflies. They're talking to Kai Dickens of the Telepathy tapes. And this isn't, I'm not really like, I don't think they're doing anything screwy here.
No, I just think
I
that they're
think
not.
she's
Who's
doing.
Butterfly? What?
Don't worry about
I'm
it, dude.
lost. What
They're
are
kind
we-
of a big deal.
They're
Not
the
as big
dudes
as us.
that own Sunday Cool.
The T-shirt company?
Yeah, but they have a podcast.
I think we got T-shirt quotes from them before, or beanies or something.
Little
We were
high,
We were
right?
going to buy something from them.
Little
Probably
pricey.
$6 million.
Yeah.
How much were they
It's a
charging
lot of
you?
money.
I think it was pricey.
Yeah.
But, so those guys are like podcasters.
Podcast.
I think you told me that. They're
So they're talking to Kai Dickens, and Kai Dickens, I think, is out doing some sort of damage control now because she's saying that the telepathy tapes got infiltrated by the intelligence community. Mm-hmm. And I got to listen to the whole episode now because I'm fascinated because I think this is going to add a crucial part to our body of research. We are researchers here, Matt. Don't make the face.
No, I'm just lost. Go ahead.
I'm not
go ahead.
brewing this.
Go ahead.
Well, it's just interesting because Timothy Alberino is saying that if you say aliens are demons and you're a retarded Nephilim podcaster,
I don't like this.
then you're an idiot. And then at the same time, our homies over from around the way are interviewing Kai Dickens about whether or not this was a CIA infiltrated.
Who's Kai Dickens?
Kai
The
Dickens
lady
is
that did the telepathy tapes.
She's the creator of the. What are you pointing at? Oh yeah.
Decoding Cody.
So
I thought her
she's
name
the-
was
Wow,
Karen
look at my-
Wilkinson.
Go back
No.
to that other thing. My muscle is looking great.
She's the creator of the telepathy tapes. She's claiming that now the season 2 is out, that there's CIA infiltration. They're reaching out. There's CIA members
infiltration in what?
in the telepathy tapes that are
Telepathy
reaching
tapes.
out to the autistic children or the families of the nonverbal autistic children in order to research and figure out a little bit more about telepathy.
How they're doing the telepathy, so the CIA could use it potentially.
Well, the CIA is
Here's the
checking
problem.
on their own operation. That's what they're doing.
Here's the
They're like,
problem.
how's this working?
Number 1, Ninjas Are Butterflies is a Christian podcast, probably more Christian than our podcast.
Yeah.
So many people
Arguably,
would say.
yeah. I mean,
Arguably.
arguably.
I'd say they're better people than us.
Yeah, I would say they're better human beings. Than
I
us.
don't even know them, and I'd probably say there's a good chance of
That's
that.
fine, right?
Yeah, much more handsome, better set.
Hey guys, thanks. Shout out to the chat saying nice things about. Oh,
Anyway.
we're really thick.
They're a Christian podcast.
I
they
forgot about the chat.
they interview Kai Dickens.
Yeah.
And didn't ask her, why did you remove any mention of Jesus Christ in the podcast? Because this has been reported on by Pastor Joe and Franco, who we've interviewed and who Blue Creatures has also interviewed. And this is like a huge point of contention. These kids are experiencing or talking to Jesus Christ. We want to know why that was taken out of your New Age Propaganda Piece podcast. And now,
You lesbian.
so easy. And now she's also saying things like, well, the CIA is infiltrating. It's like, yeah, no. This is the entire premise of your podcast is CIA infiltration. It's a
Yes.
CIA program.
It's an op, baby.
They even mention the godfather of this thing. But they mention him again in a different light. They talk about Indrija Puharich. Oh, very interesting. You have this voice to skull technology. Anyway, next thing. No. Indrija Puharich is the
Linchpin in the center of
he
this
is the
shit.
linchpin of what is happening with this show. And they just kind of dust over it, and then they go, oh, yeah, well, it turns out there's some CIA infiltration happening. He's like, no. From the very beginning, there's CIA infiltration. This is not a good show. This is a documentary done by a lesbian, and it's presented in audio.
Lesbian.
Yeah, it's presented in audio podcast format, which is not very good. And on top of it, it's like it becomes the #1 show in the world. It's just
It's,
very strange.
it's a propaganda piece. It's a disinformation
So with
piece.
all that being said,
Yeah.
who is Ninjas and Butterflies?
Jesus, man. They're just some
They're-
cool guys from around the
yeah.
way that do a
That
podcast.
is Sunday Cool. That's the
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's just their T-shirt business is Sunday Cool.
But they also
They
do
have
a
podcast
podcast
called Ninjas and Butterflies.
And it's kind of like
Ninjas are
conspiracy and
butterflies. I don't-
biblical
What's the
content.
context of that? Like, why did they come up with that name? It's kind of,
I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know, but I like those guys. I don't really listen to
Yeah.
their content, but they seem
I'm just
solid.
upset. I'm upset watching. So this is like the third time. So we've watched Blurry Creatures.
Wait,
interview.
wait, those guys are local. They're like Tavares?
Yeah,
Whatever.
they don't like us though. Because
Tell them to
we're-
come over and
no,
get on the
we're,
show,
We're bad
man.
guys. We're mean
No,
bad
have them come
guys.
in and hang out in the
Blurry
studio.
Creatures. Blurry Creatures has interviewed Joe and Franco, and I think kind of missed the point of the telepathy tapes, giving it like a fluff interview. Ninjas Are Butterflies have now interviewed the owner or the creator of it, and I think that they've missed the point.
Yeah, I would agree.
What is the point?
the
the
point
point-
is that they're not actual conspiracy theorists.
Can we actually? I mean, we can't even say this on YouTube. The point is that there is a schedule that is being done on children.
An
that-
intervention,
That's
Are you
creating-
focusing? Stop reading the chat. Look
That's
over here. We're
creating
talking.
the conditions of a disassociative
They're okay.
state.
They just don't go as deep on stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah. Seems cool.
I like them. That's
I
what we
know.
said. Why do you have to read the chat to get that?
Thanks, Blaptown Honey.
Don't
Well, no,
talk
I
to
trust
Blacktown
her.
Honey.
I trust her.
You shouldn't trust Blacktown Honey.
But I don't know. I don't even feel comfortable anymore saying her or him to anybody in
Me
the
neither,
chat.
yeah.
Like, I don't even. Like,
Yeah, we just found
androgynous.
out Atma's a girl. Hold on a second. Outer. Where's
Yeah.
it? Where's it? Atma's a girl.
she's not even on today.
There
Like,
she
she's
is.
gone
that,
now.
That chinky Atma is right there.
No, she's gone now, bro. What? She just switched it to.
She's right there, dude.
She's always changing.
That's a
it.
girl.
Yeah, I like that quote. Yeah,
Anyway.
she's cool.
The point is,
also,
it's a
like-
real season for our.
No. I mean, like it's just creators with large followings that cover the telepathy tapes, but miss this consistent angle of it's like there's this like very evil nature that's underneath the telepathy tapes that's painting over this and creating a fluff story. So Ian Carroll, once again, he got
Such
the
a
closest to it.
He got
but,
close,
like,
sort of.
just kind of like paints over like the main story here. And I'm like, these children are
What did
victims.
he even say? Now, come to think of it, if you look back at Ian Carroll's coverage of the telepathy tapes, he just said what the telepathy tapes was saying.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything. He didn't add anything. He
You
didn't.
guys have any clue where we're at in the story of Elijah? Did
Not
we
a
did we
single clue.
finish 1 Kings and we're starting 2 Kings 1 now?
We're in 22, X22 report. like I
X22
said.
We already did 22.
Matt's a big fan of the
Bro,
X22.
you do this every time. You say we're on the thing we just finished. We finished 22.
Okay, boss.
Stop doing that.
Blue Letter Bible, or as I like to call it, Boss
Are we
Letter
in the
Bible.
23rd chapter?
No, there's no 23rd, bro. We're on 2 Kings chapter 1.
Oh, we're in 2nd Kings?
We're doing the life of Elijah. He's going to be gone here in a minute.
Are you sure we're not in 3rd Kings?
And then we're out, bro. Then our episodes are done, and I'm just going back to straight Bible, and you guys are going back to Chronicles.
You don't ever want to do another Bible study with us?
That's hurtful.
What is it? 2 Kings 1?
Yeah.
When I Jedi mind controlled you, it was just so I could get straight Bible.
Yeah, which
Wow.
you've already bowed out of.
Now that I've got it,
How'd this work out for you? You have a smoke machine in your office.
He already bowed out. He's like, I can't do any more straight Bible.
did you guys tell everybody what Atma did?
I need straight vacation.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, Atma the girl sent a fog machine, and now we don't know if we could
Unbelievable.
use it because it does say on Google that it'll set off the smoke alarms, and there are sprinklers.
It felt somewhat devious, to be honest. I don't even know if you guys know the story, but she called Monday,
Uh-huh.
and I talked to her. She
Yeah.
seemed like a sweet person. She seemed totally normal.
Stop talking to the people.
I was like, this isn't an NDS fan. This is like a normal person. And then she's like, hey, can I talk to Mason? Did I tell you this?
That's funny. Yeah, you did say that.
She's like, can I talk to Mason? I was like, yeah. I was like, hey, but have we ever talked before? She's like, yeah, in the chat. And then I give it to Mason, and Mason is just like,
yeah.
So just
you
making
know, how
her
Mason
normal
gets.
faces.
Yeah. And then she's like silent. She's like code red silent. Then the thing comes in, and Mason's like all excited. And then you know how you know when it's from an NDS fan in the mail?
Now, how do you know?
It's addressed to Matt with like at least 3 T's.
At least 3
At
T's.
least
That's
three,
how your
sometimes
name is
4,
spelled.
5, 6. Like I'm like, what is
What I
this
like
stuff?
is that we came into Matt's life and we destroyed everything he understood on a fundamental level.
We
Even the
disrupted.
spelling
We
of his
blew
name.
the shofar.
The
in
spelling
his-
of his name is now changed. The fundamental things he believes in have become in flux.
Yeah.
Like his own
that's
name.
that's why we have the shirts out there now that say I want my life back. Like
There's
that,
no
like,
shirts that
like
say, "I
that
want
is
my
the
life
whole
back."
thing. Like that's the whole context.
We have a shirt and it says, "I'm not brewing this."
says
right,
I just want my
boss.
life back.
Matt with 3 T's. Can you please start reading the thing?
Okay, 2 Kings chapter 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are ready for this. 'cause
Dude,
it goes,
I'm looking
I
at
know,
it.
but it goes right into like false gods, lowercase g gods,
that's
which
our
I know you
jam.
guys don't understand.
Shout
that
out
stuff.
Heiser.
You're like, aliens or demons.
No, dude,
They
that's
are.
so simplistic and annoying. They're demonic. Please, they're lowercase
You
g
guys just
gods.
said opposite stuff. I love
Yeah,
that.
and that's why
I
I'm trying to.
love
I'm
that.
trying to.
No,
But you're like,
hold on,
no,
now
if
we have
anybody
to-
disagrees with us, they're idiots.
We
Like,
have to talk about
fight.
this. We have to talk about this.
We have to fight. They think
No, we already
aliens are
talked about
demons.
this
We don't.
with Austin. He was supposed
But
to come
he
on and
doesn't
talk
get
about
it.
Columbine.
It doesn't matter. We're trifling over stuff that we shouldn't be fighting.
You're
over.
trifling,
it's
dude.
like whatever.
You
They're
trifling
demons.
ass.
There's something from the demonic realm.
Oh.
Why does it make me look so big on that angle?
Because you're like all the
Big
way
dude.
up there, big style. Here, this is what we're gonna
You
do.
just
for you.
work out?
There you go.
Perfect. Let's read. As Ahiah's messengers meet Elijah. Wow.
Yeah, please. Can you read?
Then Moab rebelled against Israel after the death of Ahab. Remember we read the death of Ahab? The
Remind
dogs
me
licked
who
his
Moab
blood.
is.
Moab is just another nation. You want to know how they started?
Yeah, let's see.
Lot.
Lot with 3 T's.
After, just hold on 1 second. Let me get this out. Lot, after the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the wife turns to a pillar of salt, which you actually knew that story. Everybody was in shock that you knew that story.
Okay, that's just
after
you.
that, he goes into a cave to get away. His daughters, right, just watch the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah and assume that the entire planet's gone.
Reasonable.
That's how intense it is.
Dude, the
But
destruction
they
of
don't
Sodom
ever
and
stop
Gomorrah.
to think like I'm on a planet and it's still here, but the whole thing must be gone.
Well-
are they idiots?
No, I mean dude. Watch what happens next.
All right.
It's an interesting thought. It says that they thought they were the only ones left in all the earth. So I don't know. Maybe that meant regional. Maybe it didn't mean the whole planet.
Oh, this is a regional flood thing.
Do you guys
isn't it?
not know this story?
This guy's a Timothy Alberino fan.
You do Alberino, huh?
So they go into
Indiana Moans?
they get their
Hold on
father
a second.
drunk.
Do you agree with him that the flood was regional?
I think the flood was on the whole planet, but I don't. Who are you talking about?
You know who we're talking about.
Tim Boy.
He carries a whip in public.
Oh, I don't care. If
He
thinks
dresses
it's
like Indiana
regional.
Jones?
That doesn't change anything. We
Nobody
owe the dude
seems
a
to
lot.
address it?
The dude's done a lot. And we owe him something for that.
Oh, why am I getting a double feedback now?
Yeah.
Blah blah
that's-
blah.
That's my bad.
Dude,
Blah, blah, blah,
don't
blah.
do that.
Sorry.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
please continue.
So the girls get their dad drunk, go in,
Nah.
yeah,
What?
blah blah blah.
No!
Yeah.
Nasty!
Yes.
Nasty!
And they have children by their dad,
Oh.
and those are the Moabites.
Oh,
that's
dude,
how
the
the
Moabites
nation.
are
That's how that
gross.
nation starts. Do you guys want to read it? Because I feel like sometimes I tell you this stuff, and you're like, I don't know.
I don't really
no,
believe
that's
you.
gross.
Let's go there. Or you want to pull it up?
No, we're doing Kings 1-1.
This will take
2
1
Kings.
second. I just don't like when people hear stories, but you don't read it right from the scripture, and then like, maybe it happened.
So you're
maybe
saying he
not.
banged? They
Well,
banged his.
What chapter?
Yo, Atma's Indian.
She's not Indian. I talked to her, dude. It was not an Indian
Yeah,
accent.
you don't think some Indians don't have accents anymore?
Like American Indian or from India Indian?
Like American Indian.
Did she ask you to reset your devices?
Yo, this is crazy. You guys
Ooh.
ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, and Lot went up out of Zoar.
Do
We're
not
in,
redeem.
we're in Genesis 19, starting in verse 30. Lot
Okay.
went up out of Zoar and dwelt in the mountain, and his 2 daughters with him, for he feared to dwell in Zoar. And he dwelt in a cave, he and his 2 daughters.
What the hell was that?
And the
What
firstborn
was that?
said unto the younger, our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. This is one of those stories where like the Bible's true. Because if you were just starting a religion, you don't put these stories in the Bible. You only
Yeah,
put
'cause
this
it's not-
story. This is madness.
Yeah.
This is madness.
So
You,
they're like,
you
there's-
only put this story in there if it's the truth.
So what are they saying? That because there was a big destruction, there's no
They
more.
thought there was nobody left on the planet.
You don't think that they knew that they were on the planet and they
Bro.
weren't destroyed and they were just trying to bang their dad?
Okay, I don't know. That makes it a little more creepy.
I mean, the whole thing is really creepy.
No, I mean this destroyed a whole town. Listen, if this town was destroyed,
No, it
I wouldn't
destroyed
go
an
bang my
entire
dad.
region, like not just a town, like an entire region. Like I don't know where I'm from. There's like the Tri Valley. It's like Livermore, Pleasanton, Dublin. It was like that.
So
like they
think about
destroyed
it.
an entire valley, like an entire multiple cities.
So if you were in Mexico and you were aware that like America and Canada got destroyed, you would go like, "Yo, mom."
No, I
All
wouldn't
right.
do that.
Exactly. So I think they just
No,
wanted to
if
bang
you
your
were
dad.
if you were in America and all of America gets destroyed, but Canada and Mexico still exist, like, how would you know?
That's
You
a
gonna call
far walk.
somebody?
You better
gonna
bang your
walk?
mom.
No, they were up in the cave looking down at it. Like the angels came and we've already read the story before. Got them
Yeah.
out, and they were watching, dude, as it got destroyed.
That's what I'm saying, though. They don't have a concept of outside of this area. They just see like all of this expansive destruction, so they assume.
Sounds like a lot of mental
I'm just saying
gymnastics.
it
just
was
to bang your
that.
dad.
So who knows? Maybe like the debris went up into the air and like the whole earth is covered in this cloud of like whatever, and the sun is looking like like blood red coming through the clouds.
Yeah.
And it just looks like all out destruction of everything.
Do we have any idea how long of a time frame it is between this destruction
And
and
the
when they
problem
decided
is-
to bang their dad?
No, because that's the touchy thing with the scripture, bro. Is a lot of times you don't understand like how much time unfolded. You get the feeling it's like immediate. Like
Also,
this
you gotta-
destruction
That's weird, right?
happened.
You got to understand that they're at like a high level. They're in a cave that's high, so they're looking out, and because of the curvature of the earth, they're
The
not going to be able to
curvature?
see past a certain point.
It's a flat plane. Doesn't have any
don't
curvature.
as it-
don't do that.
No, I'm saying as it curves, it's
There's no
hidden from them.
curvature.
Don't do that, bro. You're gonna make people in the chat think there's a flat Earth, dude, and we don't want to get into all that.
Guys,
biblical.
W's in the chat for flat Earth.
But think about this though. Think about this. They ran out of Sodom and Gomorrah, and imagine if like your house is on fire, you just grab what's important to you and you get out of there.
Your dad's
Bang your
wiener.
dad.
No, that's not. No, that's not. I'm not doing this.
Grab my dad's wiener.
No.
Oh, that's so
They
funny.
grabbed booze, bro. Like they grabbed some booze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would at least.
They were like, "Yo, get the hooch
oh,
before
so
we
they're
get out of
drunk
here."
and they're like, "Dad's wiener." All right.
I'm not.
Look
Let
at all
me just
these
read it.
W's
Let me
in it.
just read it. I don't like you
I'm
guys
not
get
brewing
like
this.
this. Okay. The firstborn said unto the younger, Our father is old, and there's not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him that we may preserve seed of our father.
Crazy.
Bro.
I know you guys will get triggered by the word seed. That's fine.
Seed. You know what you do to get the knowledge?
You got to drink the seed.
Yeah. Shout out Bach Saga.
That's a whole thing.
And they made their father drink wine that night. And the firstborn went in and lay with her father, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. They got him like
Yo,
wasted.
how drunk are you though? Because I've been
Pretty
so
wasted.
drunk in my life, and I've never been unaware of silly things like that. I'll just throw up and then go to sleep, and then, you know.
So you don't even know. Maybe that happened to you.
No.
And it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, Behold, I lay yesternight with my father. Let us make him drink wine this night also, and you go in and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night also, and the younger arose and lay with him, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. Thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father. And the firstborn bare a son and called his name Moab.
I would have just threw, like, as soon as she was pregnant, I'd be like, oh, looks like I got to throw you off this cliff.
The same is the father of the Moabites unto this day. And the younger, she also bare a son and called his name Ben-Ami. The same is the father of the children of Ammon, like Ammon, Jordan, unto this day. So that's how Moab and Jordan started.
Yo, but did they feel, like, is there any part of the Bible is like, and then they felt stupid because they realized other people were still alive and they had banged their father in
Does
vain?
not say that.
no regrets.
No regrets, baby. Just sometimes you got to grab dad's
So that's Moab. I don't know why you asked about Moab. Like, why
No,
did
you asked.
No,
me,
you
let
were
me
like,
tell
do
you
you
about
want to know
Moab.
about the story of Moab?
No,
And
no,
now
I
I'm-
haven't even got to the point. I was talking about the lowercase g gods that are about to pop up
No,
in,
I
in
asked-
Ekron.
I
You're
asked
talking
who
about
Moab
Moab.
was. It was
Nobody
me.
asked about Moab.
No, I did. I asked who they were, but I didn't want to know that
Well,
they
then
banged their
apologize.
dad.
Apologize.
Sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss.
Dude, stop. What is the new boss thing? I don't like it. I know what you're doing, and I don't like it. That awkward silence isn't creepy. That's fine. That's fine. This is like I just want my life back. I just want my life back.
Hold on. I feel like we've been really mean. We've been
I just feel like I'm in the Truman Show, bro. Like, and I know it's like that in real life. Everything is puppeteered from the unseen realm. But the more I look back, like the day you walked in, I'm like, I'm on the Truman Show. Like, I'm literally like living the Truman Show. This isn't real.
Let's read some Bible, please.
Then Moab rebelled against Israel after the death of Ahab. And Ahaziah fell down. That's the son of Ahab.
Okay.
Fell down through a lattice,
Through a lattice.
just like through, he's like on an upper floor.
Okay.
In his upper chamber that was in Samaria and was sick. Like he got sick from it.
He fell down and got
We're not
sick.
gonna
I don't know. Look up the word sick. Maybe it just means like You know, like you fall and
Yeah.
get gangrene or
He
something,
rolled it-
infection
what?
when you fall.
Oh, maybe.
You know how like old people fall and they get
He
an
broke his
infection?
shit. Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah. He so it's sick. I don't know. It's not really saying anything about it.
Dude, this is what I'm saying. He gets young. He has very low energy.
I was so tired last night, and I fell asleep, and then I
Last
was just
night?
blapped with dreams.
It's just
dude.
to become
No,
to
you're
become
just-
weak.
You're
That's-
very low energy, bro.
blapped.
And Hazael fell down through a lattice in his upper chamber that was in Samaria and was sick. And he sent messengers and said unto them, Go inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron,
Oh, what a dick.
the lowercase g god of Ekron, whether I shall recover of this disease.
That's
you get the
interesting. So you
context?
have Beelzebub, but then you have Baalzebub, B-A-L, which is like Baal really means Lord.
Lord of the Flies. That's what it's like. Beelzebub, that's what that is.
Oh,
but you got to unpack
shucks.
that. You got to unpack
Oh,
that.
so he probably like had like a festering wound or something, and there's probably like flies flying on it. Let's just make stuff up.
No, as much as you guys kind of come off like you don't have brains, sometimes you do say things that might be accurate.
Ooh,
Like,
was this one of these
maybe
times?
that is why he went to the Lord of the Flies.
Nice.
But anyway,
What did I say that might have
it's
been
the
accurate?
lowercase g god of Ekron that he's seeking for help.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the church, like same thing happens in the church, where like men of God are saying, "Why are you going to the world for help with this? Go to God." Same thing. This has always happened. The covenant people have God to call on, and they don't. Like a lot of people would apply this to like modern medicine, like church people that just have like pharmaceutical pills. Like you open their cabinet and they're just loaded with pharmaceutical pills. Man of God would say, "Why are you running to the world for that? Like, why don't you go to God, uppercase G God, for that?" Which is neither here
That
nor
wasn't a
there.
fart,
I know
that
that's
was
going to
my
ruffle some
shoes
feathers,
got
but it's whatever. Is it hot in here?
It's super hot in here,
I feel
dude.
fine.
Turn the AC down, bro.
That is an interesting one. Do you think we should not go to the
We're
doctor?
allowed to touch the AC.
No, I'm incredibly grateful for like doctors. Like when I slice the finger open,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. Like you go there, they inject the stuff, they clean it, they wrap it up, they stitch it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this for an hour, this was just gushing blood, and then I unwrapped it, gushing blood again. Like, so I was like 2 hours in, it was still gushing blood. I mean, yeah, like normally I would just tape it up and be okay, but not this time. So I'm so grateful for that system. But that system is not healthcare. That's very deceptive to call that system healthcare. That's not healthcare. That's like emergency care that I am personally super grateful for, and I'm not bashing it. Like if I break my leg or get hit by a car, I'm incredibly grateful for that system. I'm so grateful. But to call it healthcare and give you like bottles of pills and say like these things are good for you, or I don't know, that's crazy. That whole thing seems crazy.
I went
Yeah.
to the doctor
I mean,
today.
some of the pills are cool, right? Like they have these things called
Oxycontins,
no, but that comes out of that system. So
benzodiazepines.
that comes out of that system. So you got to take that. To
That's
heart.
pharmakia.
No, there's these things called what are they called? Like if you get sick, you take them, and they work. But if you keep taking stronger and stronger ones, ultimately they don't work.
Ibuprofen,
No,
Yeah. Jeez. Wow. They're gonna say it in the chat, but I'm like,
Tylenol,
no,
acetaminophen makes you autistic.
no, Ricardo Genio.
antibiotics.
Antibiotics, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't
That
think of
says
the word.
Sorry, I
Ricardo.
just can't think of words.
Couldn't think of the word
But
antibiotic.
after you take them, you got to take like kombucha and pickles and all this stuff to
Yeah.
get probiotics back in
I like
your system.
sauerkraut.
But like, yeah, no, I'm saying like there's like everybody's grateful for that stuff, but there's got to be some context within that system. When you talk to the oldies here, you're like, hey, what are you doing today? They're like, oh,
Pills.
doctor's appointments. You know,
Pounding
you're like,
pills,
oh, really?
pounding
What's wrong? Oh, nothing. You guys are just going to the doctor? Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
see
go to
what
the
pills we
doctor
can
all the
get.
time.
Here's a fun fact: if you come to the
wait,
standard
what?
coffee shop, library, and casino,
We'll give you
and you go
pills.
to the back table there, you could actually take the residue off the table
Get high.
of the pills that the
What?
old people they crush them up back there.
I don't like this.
In between
do.
shows, I go back and lick the table.
I know what you're doing, and I don't like it. Verse 3, but the angel of the Lord said to Elijah the Tishbite, here's
I'm
our
just
guy
saying-
again. Here's
I'm
our
just
guy.
saying, I really hope that auto pen.
Don't
Not
talk
stop,
about that.
stop,
Don't talk about
stop.
that.
That's inappropriate. But the angel of the Lord said to Elijah the Tishbite, arise, go up to meet the messengers of the king of Samaria, and say unto them, is it not because there's no God in Israel that you go to inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron? Do you see how there's lowercase g gods that rule over territories?
And it's kind of dope, though, when you
And
think about God intervening on behalf of them. He could have just let them go to these shitty Beelzebub gods and done whatever, but instead he sends Elisha to go intervene on behalf.
It is interesting when God intervenes.
Yeah, because it's like he could have just let them go
Yeah.
and done dumb shit and then reaped dumb shit rewards.
I
And,
guess
and
'cause
sometimes he does.
this is
Sometimes he does,
happening-
but sometimes he intervenes.
This is the action of a king, so it's more of like a larger example to intervene with, I guess.
It's interesting.
Well, these dudes have been pissing God off for like a while. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's not like this is the only thing that they're doing that God doesn't like. But it's a good observation. Is like, yeah, sometimes he engages and says, yeah, let's go ahead. You guys want to play? Let's play.
What's mole chisel dick?
Why?
Somebody in the chat saying, can we talk about mole chisel dick next?
No, Melchizedek. That's
Oh.
that's something totally different. It's who said that?
Jeep by Jonathan. He's cool. He told me not to get a Jeep. Even though he's called
Can you
Jeep
put
by
Robert Wolf's thing up there?
What is Robert Wolf saying? Do you think Matt?
Just put it up there. Go down. Where are you
he
going?
says he's a
Right
silly-
there. Right there. Put it up.
You think Matt prayed for patience heavily months leading up to meeting these retards? Well, that's like a good. If you did pray for patience, certainly God sent us to force you to develop it.
Okay. Anyway.
Has this really been that much of an ailment on you? Like
ailment?
Dude, he
Ailment
loves
is
it.
a strong word.
I think he wakes
Ailment
up
is a
every
strong
day
word.
with just a smile on his face and the sun in his eyes. And
well, do you guys know?
go!
Everybody knows that Matt is a sun gazer, right?
oh, you do sun gaze.
What does that even mean? What are you
Well,
talking
let's talk about
You
it. I
guys
don't-
have
you
all
tell
these
me.
like things that you guys are like, oh yeah.
I'm getting a little low on coffee.
We know
I'm
secret
just saying.
stuff. We know secret
We know.
stuff.
We don't know secret
You
stuff.
told
Yeah,
me.
Matt's a sun gazer.
Why
That's a
can't
secret
the
thing.
Holy Spirit reveal things to
He
us,
told
Matt?
no.
What is
Matt,
a sun gazer?
Matt revealed to me that as he drives to work, he looks at the sun.
Correct.
Okay,
As he's
Matt.
driving.
And everybody
Look
should
at
be
the
doing that to
road.
set your circadian rhythm as you wake up in the morning. Look at Andrew Huberman's stuff, dude. He's a brain scientist.
I don't look at Andrew
It
Huberman.
sets your circadian
I look at the
rhythm
Lord.
and it gets you going.
I look at the road when I'm driving.
I do both.
No, you don't, dude.
I don't.
You text message so much, dude.
Text message.
Okay, I got to get back into this because this
Can
is
you
where
read
people
this?
are like, yo, 31 minutes in, and all there is effing banter. We're
Blah,
only
blah,
3 verses
blah.
in. Now, therefore, thus saith the Lord. Okay, hold on. So, let's go back to verse 3. But the angel of the Lord said to Elijah the Tishbite, Arise, go up to meet the messengers of the king of Samaria, and say unto them, Is it not because there's not a God in Israel that you go to inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron? So, covenant people who are in covenant with God, should seek God. That's the point here.
Amen.
Now, therefore, thus saith the Lord, You shall not come down from that bed on which you're gone up, but shall surely die. And Elijah departed.
This guy's like the angel of death.
It's just, you're trying to make this point of like, this is what God's like, and this is what he's like with his messengers.
Yeah.
He's not like, hey, go tell him it's playtime. Let's jump around the ball house, the jump house, the bounce house. Let's have playtime. Let's put a
Damn.
slide in the lobby. Remember, did you guys see the thing I sent you?
Yeah.
They're putting a slide in the lobby.
That church is right by my house.
Can we get a slide here?
Bro, it's like, it's not playtime. Like, God's not saying, hey, it's playtime. He's saying, go prophesy death.
Okay,
yeah, but have we
when do we
thought
get to
about
be his children?
how much faster could we get God's work done if we did have a slide?
If we had a slide from the roof
Think
that
of all
led into here,
the stairs. How much time would it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 15
Verse
steps.
goes
5.
upstairs pretty
Verse
fast.
5. And when the messengers turned back unto him, he said unto them, Why are you now turned back? And they said unto him, unto the king, There came a man up to meet us and said unto us, Go turn again unto the king that sent you, and say unto him, Thus saith the Lord, Is it not because there's not a God in Israel that you send to inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron? Therefore thou shalt not come down from the bed on which you are gone up, but shall surely die.
Dang.
so your gangrene that you got from falling through the
Says,
lattice.
dude, maybe you would have lived, but because you went to the god of Ekron, now you're going to die.
So wait up, Moab is part of Israel?
No.
So then why is God even concerned about these guys?
These are not Moabites. This is the king of Israel.
Oh, my bad. These guys sound like retards.
This is interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
This
we'll
next-
continue.
Okay, wait. I just want to make sure you guys understand what's going on. So what other questions do you have? Like what?
None.
Then Moab rebelled against
just,
Israel.
Yeah, that's
Separate-
just kind of separate. That's just verse 1, maybe to give us the timeline. Maybe, hey, it was during this time
This
period.
is when that shit was popping off.
Okay. During the rebellion.
Yeah. And he said unto them, What manner of man was he which came up to meet you and told you these words? And they answered him, He was a hairy man, and girt with a girdle of leather about his loins. And the king said, It's Elijah the Tishbite.
It's fucking
It's
Elijah.
interesting because
He's
how
the
hairy is
guy.
Elijah that this is worth mentioning?
I don't know, but that's not the point.
Is
It's
this?
just the
It
point.
is the point. Stop
It
it.
says it right there,
The
dude.
point is that the messengers didn't know Elijah, but the king did.
Okay, but how
Elijah-
hairy is he that it's
Elijah-
worth mentioning?
Was a Bigfoot.
To say when you go
There I
say
said it.
Esau was a hairy man that smelled at the field, those are some obviously important
What is
details.
girt
I wish
with
you
a
knew
girdle?
the story because in the story, Jacob goes in with goat hair on.
I know the story. We've done a cover
With
I know the
goat
story.
hair.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even
and Isaac goes,
Oh, my son.
yeah, that's
just
Esau.
just like my son.
Goat hair.
Yeah, dude. So
And
how
you
hairy
smell-
was Esau?
and you smell
Pretty
horrible.
hairy. Pretty hairy.
How hairy is Elijah that they're like, yo, dude, he was hairy, and they're
Pretty
like,
hairy.
Then that's all you get is like that one thing. Like you're pretty hairy, but if somebody said like it was a hairy guy, I wouldn't be like it's
he is.
Matt.
Matt is actually pretty hairy.
No.
If they said it was like it was a
hold
guy
on.
with big ears,
Matt
it's
gets a
like
haircut.
Matt.
He gets a haircut bi-weekly.
Yeah, it's true.
No,
You do
crazy.
get a fade a lot for a guy who is on the whatever the fruit farm.
I'm not sure what that has to do with it.
I don't
When
know.
I lived on the
It's
fruit
kind of a
farm, I
black
didn't get that
culture
many
thing is what I'm
haircuts.
saying,
But
yeah.
now when I have to come on here all the time, I'm like,
You gotta get a haircut.
This guy loves
No,
it.
I
He
just
loves
don't
this
like
show.
having to comb my hair. So if I keep it short, I never have to do anything to it. I literally just get out of the shower and I'm
So
done.
you're saying we should hire somebody to comb your hair when it gets long?
Easy haircut.
Don't call me haircut, tank top. These things are demeaning.
You think you're Gavin Newsom now, and it's embarrassing.
think I'm
Can we
Gavin
just
Newsom.
read? I just want to read.
All right, go ahead, boss.
All
All
I
right,
think it was a
so there's a
Bigfoot.
limited amount of people that can talk with this kind of authority, and out of that number of people, the hairy one, he's like, "Oh, dude, that's Elijah."
And what does it mean that he a girt with a girdle of leather?
He's got a girdle.
It means he was dressed with. He wore leather.
No, a girdle is like a thick ass belt.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. So,
So
and
he dressed
about his
with leather.
loins.
yeah, a girt. It's like a big thing here.
I like it.
I know
mean,
it from
So maybe he just had that. And
Video
was just
games.
hairy.
My dude
Yeah,
was
dude.
hairy.
No clothes.
It
just
basically,
that.
it's basically
Maybe.
a leather diaper with a thick belt area.
Okay, so now the king's pissed. The
This
king-
dude's.
the
I
king's
like Elijah.
So the
even
king's
more.
like this. King's like, oh, Elijah wants beef. Let's go.
That's dumb, dude. You don't want beef with a hairy dude in a diaper.
This is next level right here. Dude.
Leather
Verse 9.
diaper.
Verse
Leather
9,
diaper.
this is next level. Most church people aren't ready for this.
Can we make
They never read it.
leather diapers for
Then the
Bohemian Grove?
king sent unto him, unto Elijah, a captain of 50 with his 50 soldiers.
Doesn't matter.
And he went up to him, and behold, he sat on top of a hill.
So do they not know that Elijah murked all those dudes and ran really, really fast?
Who knows the timeline? Again, who knows if this is 20
People
years
forget
later?
a lot of shit
Yes,
back then.
Yes.
Yeah.
People forget now. What are you talking about, dude? You guys forget stuff 5 years later.
I don't forget
This
shit.
is also so. This could be a long time from now,
Could.
and it's kind of messed up because Elijah was like a while ago was like, God, I want to die now, and
He's like, not
God's
before
like,
you kill everybody.
not before you do this and this and this. He's like set out a quest for him for years,
Yeah.
It's a fair statement.
and he's hairy.
And he's hairy. And he's
You've
a
been
leather
saved
diaper.
and called with a holy calling in Christ Jesus before the world began. So yeah, maybe he's like, no, dude, you're going to finish your course.
But
before
how
I
cool
let
is
you
it that
finish.
that course is to like intervene on behalf of God? It's also to be super hairy and in a leather diaper and kill so many people and run so fast. That's like pretty cool as far as
What I
missions
like
go.
about Elijah the most, I will say, is God's like, watch this, and he smashes the mountains, and Elijah's like, whatever, dude,
Yeah.
He just lives in that realm.
just let me die now.
He just lives in that realm. He's like, yeah, I got it.
I got it. We smash
Elijah
it.
sounds like
Smash
a
it
like
up.
a like a
Well,
street.
remember he wakes up, the angel's cooking him food. He just he's like, what's up?
Fucking yeah.
Angel's
He's
like,
like-
hey, bro, eat this.
He's like
all right,
laying there.
eats it and goes back to bed.
Birds are feeding him.
He's not even like, yo, that's an angel. Like, I want to talk to him.
Yeah.
Ask him. He's like, just goes back to bed. He just lives in that realm, dude.
Is,
Yeah.
is he like a super like a kind of like an emo nihilist?
I'm actually
kind of
doing
character?
so I have like a 90-page dissertation
You've
on
been using that word a lot this morning.
Well, he
You
said
have, bro.
on
I
worship.
love when you guys use my words and pretend they're
And
your
what
words.
I'm
don't
learning
have any words.
What I'm learning about angels is so what?
Oh yeah, nobody gives
To
a
be
shit.
honest, like the more, especially from the musical aspect, I know he's gonna be like, what do you mean so what?
So what?
It's very much like Elijah. It'd be like, this guy's like I don't know, like if a bot was on Twitter and it was telling you stuff, he'd be like, thanks for the information.
Bot.
X.
Don't compare angels to bots,
Wow.
bro.
Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah.
He just did that.
dude.
Almost exactly.
No.
Apologize to boss.
No, angels are incredibly legit. Our elder brother race.
They have no free will. They can't create.
Who told you angels don't have free will? Who's telling
Well, I
you
mean, I
this?
guess they do, but when they
Well,
do,
why
they,
would you make a statement like that then?
because
Why-
then they just die when they have free will. Then they just go somewhere
They
else
don't
and they're
die.
awful. Right.
Where
They
are you
suck.
getting your information? They don't die. They do have free will. Like, what are you talking about?
Let
I'm
me
not
explain
brewing
it.
this.
Like angels of God, they
Yeah.
just have to do one thing.
What?
They can't even sing.
What?
They're just like I don't know. They're
Aren't
not.
they
They're
singing
not that.
constantly?
What
They were
are you
singing constantly.
saying?
They're not singing constantly.
I thought they were singing constantly.
They're like chanting, talking loud. They can't create.
Who? You talking about seraphim? Because
I can't
there's
wait.
different
I
things.
can't wait.
No,
You are
because
gonna-
you don't know
do not
anything.
do
You're gonna
this
have your
without
mind blown.
Do not do this without running it by me.
I'm gonna
first,
do
dude.
this.
No, I want to make
Oh,
sure
we're
it's
doing
biblically
this.
accurate.
You got to
bro.
run it by
No.
boss.
No, hold on.
You got to run it by boss first.
Isaiah in chapter
Yes.
6, Isaiah
Okay.
chapter 6, he's dealing with seraphim that are flying around
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 wings. They got 2 over the eyes, 2 over the feet, 2 over the hands. and they're flying around saying, holy, holy, holy.
They're not singing.
Okay, whatever. All right. You have those entities. You have cherubim.
Yeah.
It's the plural, not cherubs. Cherubim. That's an entity. Common angels. That's a thing. Archangels.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Face of the
It's
lion,
I
face
just
of an
don't
oxen,
know
face
what
of a
you're
man.
talking about. And all of the angels have free will. That's how they rebelled. Like that's how they chose to rebel.
When they rebel, they fall, and they're gay. But
Yeah.
an angel in its like basic state cannot rebel. It's supposed to do one thing. It has a job. It can't create. It
Okay,
can't rebel.
supposed to and cannot is two totally different things.
You're just not getting it.
He's just nitpicking.
Like
what I'm
what do
saying
you
is,
know? You're not making sense.
I'm
Like,
explaining to you why Elijah looked at the angel and he was like, whatever.
why.
Because it's like an automaton. This is a thing
What's
that
an automaton? I'm not doing this.
It
Like if
is.
kids come
You
to
understand
work
what I'm
here,
saying?
the kids
I
are
have no idea,
supposed to
actually,
come to
what you're
work
saying.
on time, but they have free will and they come to work late.
yeah.
You're like, yeah, the angel has one job. Oh, yes,
Rory's
so do
a
the kids who come to
automaton.
work here, but they still come late. I'm not doing this with you, bro.
No, you are
Just
doing this
run
with
that
me.
by me before you go live.
will
with
not.
it.
Run
it
I
by
wanna make
boss.
Sure it's
I will
not
not.
like
Run it by the
totally
boss.
wrong biblically, bro.
It's not going to be totally wrong biblically.
So you say we got to run it by the boss.
What I'm saying,
Stop. Where did this
this is
boss
why-
thing even come from, dude?
this is why, because he's the boss.
The boss.
Oh, you guys like saw something on Twitter last night, and all of a sudden today you're like, boss, 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 boss.
You don't
boss.
understand how we make lore.
This
for
is
this
why.
show.
This is why Elijah. Yeah, I'll forget it now.
You have no idea how we
And you
make
play-
lore
Okay,
for this show.
This
Okay.
is why Elijah was not impressed by this angel. This is what I think. The angels do like they do the things that they're supposed to do. They're super amazing. Wow, look at them.
This is like being with a 7-year-old, dude. Do
I'm
you
just
see
saying.
this guy? He thinks he's Gavin Newsom flexing.
Gavin Newsom doesn't have any
No,
muscles.
you're wrong about the angels, dude.
I'm not wrong about the angels.
You are.
You think the angels are like super like wow? Look at these angels. No, the angels are like
Yeah.
they do what they're told.
He's
Simple
gonna
as
have a
that.
visitation now.
Okay, that's a very high level life. You do what you're told by God. That's a very high level life.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
the
but this
goal,
is
right?
why they fall. This is I don't know. There's just
What?
nothing.
What are you saying? They do what they're told. This is why they fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you heard him.
What? Okay, let's just get back in the
No.
story. This doesn't make any sense.
No,
what
we're
you're saying.
staying on
does it-
angels.
what
Being
does it-
obedient to God is like the highest level of life.
They have no choice to.
Yeah.
They do have a choice. Some
No,
of them
they
rebelled.
don't. Yeah, but when they do, then they fall, and that's it. They're done. They don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same for us. Like,
No,
what are
it's
you
not.
saying?
We're allowed to not
different.
choose. We're allowed to not do that and not have consequences throughout this life until the end. We're allowed to do that. That's why your worship is
Okay,
so.
so you're saying angels get reprimanded immediately?
yes.
Okay, that's a good observation. But I don't understand what you mean by that. Like,
It's like they're a computer. It's like they get.
What?
Yes, they have like this binary of on and off. They can only do this
He's got a
thing or only do
90-page
that
dissertation. He knows some stuff.
Same with you.
that you don't know.
Thing. What do you mean?
you're exactly like that. You
Yeah,
can
like an
either
angel?
obey or disobey.
Right, but I'm allowed like this in the middle stuff of where I obey. I disobeyed for a really long time.
Yeah.
And there's grace. There's grace for us. We're allowed
That's
to do
not
that.
the definition of the word grace. Grace does not mean it's okay to live in sin. That's mercy.
It's not okay.
That's mercy.
Okay, whatever, Matthew.
No, because you're butchering definitions. That you guys are like, hey, we're in charge of all the definitions.
Love
Like,
is love.
No, see what I'm saying?
Okay, so there's mercy for us, and we're allowed to do this. We're allowed to explore. We're allowed to mess up, and that's what brings this creation and the beauty.
You're
that
saying angels that live in
that
the
we're
spirit
expressing, that we can express through writing, podcasting, music, songs, stuff like this. We're allowed to create and express through this, through our trials, our tribulations, through the things that we do wrong. And there's something really beautiful about that. Angels can't do that.
Okay, yeah, they live in the spirit realm where everything is bare and wide open.
Yes.
We can be deceived here.
Yeah.
Because the flesh, all the things in the earth, there's all this stuff we don't get it. In the spirit realm, everything's bare and wide open. So when they rebel, they're gone because they made a conscious decision. It's incredibly clear. They're in the spirit realm. That's how clear it is. And they still chose to go away.
I don't know if it's like even a conscious decision. They made a decision and then it's over for them. It's like a
What do
one.
you? How is that not a conscious
There,
decision?
but there's like such a binary choice. Well, I'm just saying angels are not that amazing, which is why when
What?
he made, they're not. They're not. They could do all this fantastical stuff, but it's like parlor tricks.
I have something that'll clear that
like,
up. Here's a
cool.
quote from Joe Rogan. He says, Jesus was born out of a virgin mother. What's more virgin than a computer? If Jesus does return, you don't think he could return as artificial intelligence?
This is
AI
actually a
could
really
absolutely
interesting
return as
segue.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, and yes and no,
I
right?
wish I had one of those buttons like in Top Gun where you hit the thing and you just eject out of the.
No, this is a very
It's like,
interesting.
what is even going on right
This
now?
is an
What is
interesting.
being said?
It's an interesting subject because if you're talking about angels, Elohim, and they're talking about Jesus coming back as that class, like no, this is like a weird lower class. These are automatons that do what they're told, and when they don't do what they're told, they're out.
What do you think, boss?
What are you saying?
Pay
dude?
attention.
Spit
Look,
it out, man.
The chat is,
Wait,
the chat
so
is
you're
killing
literally
you
saying
right
like
now.
Gabriel that showed up and talked to Mary, Gabriel that showed up to Daniel,
Does what he's
Michael
told.
that came and got him through. You're like, yeah, those are lower. Those are very low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In comparison,
I'm not doing
in
this.
comparison to God, yeah. And I think
So now it's in comparison to God. I thought this was in comparison to
they're
man.
not even made in the image
So
of God.
amen. Everything that's in comparison to God, Scripture doesn't say that they're not. It says that man is.
Dude,
Well,
well,
why
why
do they-
watching from South Africa?
Why do they hate us?
Because they
Who?
ain't us.
Well, the fallen.
The fallen ones hate us because
They ain't us.
Because
They
for
see
all
who
the
we are.
reasons I just listed.
of what reasons?
Because we have choices. Because we have actual free will. We're allowed to mess up in between and
I don't
still
know.
have
I
redemption.
don't know. I
Yeah.
would think. Okay, hold on.
I
Before
do
you get
know.
up-
I'm
hold on.
telling you because I have a
Okay.
dissertation.
Maybe you
Dissertation.
do.
Where's your
Maybe you
90-page
do.
dissertation?
But maybe it's because of
Maybe you
this.
do.
Maybe it's
Maybe you
because of this. Maybe in a certain sense they are in the image and likeness of God, but we're in the image and likeness of God because we can. Are you ready? Create life.
Yes.
They don't have the ability to create life. Do you
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying, yeah.
Angels in their proper sphere cannot create life,
Dude,
right?
but I think it
Hold
goes
on.
deeper
Some of
than
them
that.
looked at man and woman and was like, wait, they get to do that and
They
it makes a
can't
human
even-
life?
I don't even think
Hold
they
on,
can
let me
create
just say
music.
it.
I don't even think they can sing.
Let
What
boss
are
speak.
you saying, bro? What do you think? You just got done telling me Lucifer did worship in heaven because music is worship and worship's music.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh no, they can't do music. Just hang on, because there's another passage. I think it's in the Corinthian letter where Paul is saying the women have to keep their head covered, don't show off your hair because of the angels. Like almost like the angels are looking at women.
They're all horned
because we
up.
don't see women angels. We see male angels in the Bible, and they're going like, oh damn. So yeah, maybe they're jealous because of that because we can create life. Like they are sons of God. They got created by God. We have the capacity that we can create another life. They don't have that.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know where you're going with the whole thing of like ragging on the angels. I feel like this is like your Timothy Alberino rant. Like you rag on Timothy Alberino and then you rag on the angels. But it's like, no, they're cool. And I almost feel like you think they're cool, but you want me to prove it to you that they are
I think
cool.
that they're cool, but I'm looking at them and
I
the
don't think they're
flaws,
cool.
the basic flaws that I do see with angels,
They're
I would
made
never
by God.
trade
What do you mean the flaws made in them?
The flaws, dude.
the flaw. That's why God made something better, us. The flaw that I see of an angel where it's like, oh, you can be like God. It's like, why would I
Okay,
want to be
that-
like an angel? These guys have this, they have like a great set of skills and all these cool parlor tricks that they have, but really,
Parlor trick.
they
Yeah,
move
dude.
around, they could fly and
You're
stuff like this.
losing
whatever.
him, dude. You're
I'm
losing
not.
him.
I'm
with this
here,
whole-
dude.
No,
I'm so
you're
He doesn't
here.
like the
completely out of
argument.
it.
Whatever. I'm just saying.
Nobody does because you're ragging on angels. We're not supposed to do that. Even Jude addresses that. He says, dude, even Michael didn't rag on Satan, dude. He said, hey, man, the Lord deal with this. So, like, you just going at angels. I'm like, yeah, I don't
Wait, so
like
we
it.
can't call
I don't
Satan
like
gay?
that. You shouldn't. I mean, you shouldn't mess with that whole thing. Sometimes you might get to a place where you have to remind him that I know his destiny. He's getting thrown in the lake of fire because we know that. Like we know his destiny. We know that he is getting thrown in the lake of fire. Like there's no changing that. But I don't even know how we got into this. I'm just saying,
I
like,
think it goes
angels
back-
started yelling.
It's
No,
the
what-
family of God. The angels are in the family of God, just like we're in the family of God.
We got into this because Elijah, we're talking about like all the fantastic things that Elijah has done, and one of them being an angel made him breakfast, and he was like, whatever.
Because he lived in that realm, dude. If that happened to me or you, that's why when these angels show up, they say, "Fear not, fear
I
not."
think
because
not,
people are terrified.
but
I'm just saying
it's-
Elijah wasn't terrified. Like,
But
that's
it's
how
not
much-
only that he lived in that realm. I think he understood what these angels are.
Okay.
And the initial lie was that you would be like gods. Like that's like, oh, eat from this tree and you will be like gods. And like gods, what does that mean? Lowercase g gods, like angels.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want that. These guys are
Who said we do?
well, so many people do. This is what
You're fighting with imaginary people in your head. Like,
No,
nobody
I'm
even
not.
cares about that.
Apologize to boss.
who wants to be like God, David? I mean, every technocrat in charge, every single person that has any kind of money,
Okay,
they want to
that's
be
a
like
fair
gods.
statement.
So this is
Sure.
what I'm saying. And as I'm looking in and discovering more about angels, like specifically this stuff about music and creation and frequency, I was like, these guys, not once in the Bible are they stated as singing. They're chanting loudly in unison.
The morning stars sang at the creation. I thought that's
Yeah, I
clearly
know,
in
but
Job. Like,
But then
did
when they're
sing.
in the throne room, they're chanting. So it's like I'm getting like weird conflicting. So I'm like, are they even
because
able to
you
create
need to just
music?
go straight Bible, bro. I don't know where
I
you're getting
am.
your information
From the
You're like,
Bible.
oh, the throne room. Like, okay, there's a couple references to the throne. There's no like references to
This
the
guy's
throne
never read the
room.
Bible and he thinks he
But
knows about
there's
the throne
references to
room.
the throne, and you're like, oh man, the 24 elders, and they're doing this and that, and are they worshiping? Are they singing? Are they
I thought
not
we were
singing?
reading Kings.
I don't understand what you're getting at.
We're gonna get to it.
We've
Okay,
gotten
just stop hating angels, because sometimes you go on.
I don't
rants where
hate
you
angels.
Hate
I'm just
stuff, and
saying
I'm like,
they're
whoa,
kinda
whoa,
like-
don't hate angels, bro.
I'm just saying the angels are kind of like not all that.
What are you talking
Don't
about?
start him up again. See, you're starting him up again. Don't. He's baiting you.
Dude, it's all part of the family of God, dude.
You're
Yeah.
being baited.
They're all right.
He's a master baiter,
I'm just
and
saying,
you're just falling for it.
If one of them made me breakfast, I'd be like, whatever.
Okay, I don't want to mess this up. This is like next level right here, bro.
Okay.
Then the king sent unto him a captain of 50 with his 50, and he went up to him, and behold, he sat on the top of a hill. So like Elijah, it's just like Jedi vibes, dude. Like this is where Star Wars got this whole concept from, was like Old Testament prophets. Like that's really where they got the Jedi characters from. Dude's just chilling on the top of a mountain.
That's cool.
They knew where to find him.
That's not even that impressive.
On a high place.
And he spake unto him, Thou man of God, the king has said, Come down. No,
Wait.
you guys are not
Wait,
ready. I
where
know
are
you're
we?
not ready. Verse 10.
Okay.
We're literally like an hour in. We're in verse 10. And Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, Hey, bro, if I'm a real man of God, then let fire come down from heaven, just like it did at Mount Carmel a couple years ago, and consume you and your 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50. I knew you guys didn't read this.
That's
ahead
pretty
of time.
straight. No, I didn't read
I
it.
always tell you guys, read it ahead of time. I knew you didn't.
Well, you said we weren't doing a show today. I didn't
Do
realize
you
you
see
meant
what
your
just
show.
happened? Do you see how the kingdom of God operates? It doesn't operate with like puppies and rainbows and lollipops and cookies.
But
and
we
the
never
little-
said it did.
The little Care Bear with the heart on the belly. Like that is not the kingdom of God, dude. And again,
Why is it? Why does he always like? Why is it always like? I don't know. It's almost like a question. And if I'm of God, then what? Then this will happen. And then it's like, then it happens because he is of God. It's almost like,
it's a war. Now our war is not in the flesh anymore.
yeah.
So I'm not saying like we're calling fire out of heaven. Actually, it's interesting because James and John say, hey, should we call fire out of heaven and dust these dudes? And I think they're in Samaria at the time. And Jesus says, no. You don't know what spirit you're of. No, we're not dusting people like that anymore. It's like that's not the deal anymore. There was a time where the war was in the flesh. It's not in the flesh anymore. It's in the spirit realm. So we still have this same kind of mindset. We still have this same
But
kind
we
of
get to
hostility
dust stuff in the spirit realm,
in the
right?
spirit realm. In the
Get
spirit
dusted.
realm. So people who
Demons.
learn how to pray, those are the people doing this today. Those are the people doing it. Not the people who are like giving speeches or think they're important or whatever, or they're like have some influence in the natural realm. Like if it's like
Oh, your grandpa.
Mommy, daddy, grandpa, Matt, please don't fight.
can we delete that person?
No, they got to stay here. They get it. They understand the dynamic.
It's like so embarrassing. That's probably the same guy that sent me that chat that has like an old man like talking to a lobster and a raven on the fence.
That's a
Remember
thing.
that one?
Somebody sent you that?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
didn't
remember
see
I
that?
don't remember that.
Yeah,
That's
it was
a good
kinda-
one.
All right,
That's
please
a good
continue,
one.
boss.
I was like, dude, these guys now they have AI to like make this stuff. This is bad. This is bad. That was actually a great thing they sent.
AI is just demons too. It's crazy.
Okay, I don't remember what I was saying, though. But the bottom line is that this is just another level that we just don't understand today.
You know what I think you need to learn about Top is when you issue your I'm not brewing this, you actually have to mean it. You can't say to Top, I'm not brewing this, and then continue to brew it.
Keep brewing it, baby.
It's unbelievable.
No, I mean it when I say that.
No, but then you continue to brew it.
What did I do that was that I
You
said
said I'm
gonna
not
do?
brewing this like 3
I
times during that
don't
whole
say
tangent.
that. I only say I'm not doing this. So
That's
what
what I
was the thing
said.
I said I'm not doing
I
this?
just
and
don't
then
think
I
that
did
the
it.
to the
angels
whole
are that
conversation
impressive.
about the angels.
Yeah, that's because at that moment I say I'm done with this, and,
And
then
then
I
you're
go back to
you're
read,
not.
and then I remember another thing, and I'm like, yeah,
That
and
means you're
this.
not done brewing this.
I was at the second I
I'm
said
just
it though,
saying
but then
your
a couple
no means
seconds
no.
later,
Your I'm not
I
brewing
think
this means I'm not
Elijah
brewing this.
saw through their bullshit.
Yeah, and said, you're not even that cool.
Yeah, like I understand what you are.
Yeah,
Make me breakfast.
yeah, no, he said we're
Damn.
in a war.
Yeah.
bring me the food birds.
We're in a war. I'm not here to like play playtime with you guys. Like we're in a oh, you guys are coming to capture me? Like I don't think we understand the hostility in this. 50 people came in with in a hostile manner to
Yeah.
like kidnap him. He said, "Oh, you're coming at me like that? Like if you guys want to be
Burn
cool,
'em.
I won't mess with you. But if you're coming at me to like take me down,
Be ashamed if
Zap.
fire came from the sky and killed
yeah,
you.
bro. So verse 11, again, also he sent unto him another captain of 50 with his 50. And he answered and said unto him, O man of God, thus hath the king said. Like the king's somebody important. Like the king has some kind of authority over
Kings
Elijah.
aren't even that cool.
Come
so
down,
after they get burned, 50 dudes get just
blasted.
and then they send another 50.
Yeah. Hey,
Stupid.
you didn't get him the first time? Go get him this time. It's not like he's going to take out 50 people.
Z-Man just said something that sounds like a Mattism. He said, ain't no bounce house in the wilderness. And that sounds exactly like some shit that Matt would say. Ain't no bounce houses in the wilderness, in this
Z-Man's
wilderness.
my guy, bro.
Nah, dude, Z-Man was our friend long before he was your friend.
I know, but I'm not saying that when he called one time, he said he likes me more. I'm just saying he's my
No,
guy.
he didn't. He talked to my son. He's
That's what I
basically
just said. I didn't say he
my
said
son's
that. I
godfather.
just said he's my guy.
Shout out to my son's
So
godfather.
basically, they tell him, like, I bet you he won't do this twice.
See, this is what I like. I like when we can keep it on the rails and you guys can have insight and it's not like just crazy stuff, but it's kind of insight and you're like,
You
yeah,
really
what
think
is
this was
going on
crazy?
here?
Like my insight on the angels?
it was very
That's
insightful.
not even insight. You just read that somewhere.
You're saying they're
and
not
by
that
some-
impressive.
You don't know what you're saying, dude.
I guess they're impressive by our standards, by what we can do.
I'm not
There
impressed.
you go. There you go.
But I think why it's important
Okay.
is because when we talk about the alien phenomenon, which
He won't let it go. As
Shout
soon
out
as
to
he gets
Timothy
on one of these
Alberino.
things, he won't let it go.
I've known it's important. It's
No,
an important
in
point to make.
Hebrews, there's a big argument made that Jesus is better than angels. There's a big argument for that.
Hell yeah.
We're talking about Jesus. We're talking about
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Is better than
Yeah.
angels. There's a strong argument for that.
Yeah, that's
There's
obvious.
not an argument for that, like he's not that angels are not better or not more powerful or not more incredible than common man who's stuck within the confines of the dirt man, of the flesh.
Of the dirt man.
Has to sleep. We have to sleep for 8 hours. We have to eat. We have to do all this stuff. Angels aren't locked in by those things, dude. So they're like greater in power and authority than us.
Okay, well, here's the thing, though. If we can follow some of these fallen angels back throughout antiquity to the, I don't know, the Parthenon, to the Egyptian Ennead, to the Greek pantheon, and we can look at them and accurately define which ones are which throughout time and mythology, and then we look at their characteristics and their offspring and whatever kind of weird stuff's been going on, whether it's demonic, whether it's demonic possession, whether it's alien encounters, and then we look at the alien encounters of people and they go, wow, how fantastical, came from the sky, paralyzed me in my bed, talk to me through
Okay, don't let modern
telekinesis.
like alien stuff influence
No.
your understanding of the Bible.
I'm not.
Why are you yelling at us?
But I'm looking at it as Elohim technology. Okay? Which is what it is, Timothy Alberino. And
I think he agrees with that. He's saying we have an elder race that had technology.
Well, what he's
had
also
civilization,
saying is
had
that
all these things.
what he's saying and what other people say accurately is that these things cannot be stopped by the name of Jesus. And just by a name, they stop on a dime because they're basically
he
automatons.
agrees sometimes and sometimes not. So if he's saying, I know of examples where the name of Jesus was invoked on these things and it didn't stop him, who are you to say, oh, no, that's not true? He's saying, I know of these times.
I'm exactly the same way as him to say, oh, no, that's not true, Karen Wilkinson. Anyway, so yeah, if it's good for him, it's good for me.
Dude, the one thing I don't like is when the Raven just goes silent.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
like it.
Because he knows that I'm right.
I am struggling to follow all the stuff that's happening right now. I'll be perfectly
Exactly.
honest.
Well, because you're gassy. Normally you can, but when you get real gassy, you're just like, oh,
I am a
I
little
can't
bit
follow.
gassy, and I've been holding in these. And I don't think people realize like when you have to kind of like send it back to where it came from. It takes a lot.
Change
just-
your diet, dude.
What
No,
I'm
I
saying
had,
is what I'm saying is
steak.
that
Stop eating
the
hot
fallen
dogs.
angel technology that's being used on the people today is nothing more than parlor tricks. And
It ain't shit.
Okay.
to go ahead like to be anything but what Elijah has been towards these angels.
So you're
where-
saying these parlor tricks are not being done by good angels; they're being done by bad angels.
for sure.
Okay.
But even the good angels, Elijah's there and he's like, no big deal, man. He's like, we've seen this. I kind of already
Because
know.
he lives in that realm.
Because he understands how they operate. Yeah. That's
Oh,
what I'm
you're
trying.
saying you're like Elijah. You know how they
No.
operate, so you're not impressed
Well,
by them
but
either.
I'm trying to explain to
Blah, blah,
people.
blah.
Don't be impressed by these things that you see, the things that you will see, that we're about to see with this age of disclosure.
Can we
Don't
pull
be
up
impressed
Luke
by this because it's
22?
nonsense, dude.
Can we pull up Blue Letter Bible and just type in
Yeah.
things coming on the earth?
What, Luke 22?
Well, just look up, get in the search bar and just put things coming on the earth.
Gay.
Coming on the earth. All right. What are we looking for specifically?
That verse. It's in Luke 22.
Luke 21.
I think. Okay, 21. Can we pull it up?
Yeah. And he spake to them a parable. Behold, a fig tree. Wait, is this?
No, you're not there.
Here it is. Yeah, Luke
Okay, hold
21,
on.
2.
Okay, watch this. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. So there's all this crazy stuff going on with the sun, the moon, the stars. If you guys don't believe in space, I don't know what
Space
to say
is
to
fake
that.
and gay.
Okay, I don't know, but it's saying that there's all that
Just
stuff
letting you know.
happening there. And then there's distress of nations, and the nations are all perplexed. Verse 21, men's hearts failing them for fear. Like, I guess that's saying heart attacks, but men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which
You think that's how you're going to go?
which are coming on the earth, because the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Do you think you're going to be one of those guys like when shit goes crazy, you're just going to be like, oh, and you're just going to die?
Yeah, but they're talking about.
No, that's not going to happen, dude.
Okay.
I don't know why you joke like that.
I'm just
what's going to
asking.
happen. I'm going to be like, Lord, let's go.
And
Let's
then
go. I'm
they
ready.
see.
All right.
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. What I'm talking about
just like
is
Goku.
the deception before it. The
Okay,
stuff-
that's what I just read. The deception
No,
before it.
I don't think so.
Men's hearts filling them for fear with the things coming on the earth. That's things like aliens and UFOs, these things coming on the earth, effing with people, doing their thing. They're just pull it back up.
Nobody's coming on
Pull
me.
it back up.
We'll pull it back up. Okay, men's hearts failing them for fear
People are like having heart attacks. I'm not saying that that's something good, dude. That's something bad.
and for looking after those things which are coming.
What are those things
on the
coming
earth.
on the earth? What are those things? I thought we were just talking about
For
UFOs.
the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Powers of that realm, that's up there, the ether, whatever you want to call it. There's a couple
It's
Greek
pronounced
words.
aether.
I think in the Greek there's two different words. There's like the air. It's literally like air. Like maybe it's AER, and that's like the English air. And
Here's
then
the
there's
thing, though.
another
I
word.
think-
Hold on, that's the ether, and there's things coming out of that,
What?
and it's making people afraid, and they're
thank-
dying
Rory.
with heart attacks because of that.
Who bought a drink? Who was it?
I don't know.
They didn't say.
I don't want an espresso. If somebody bought
Thank
stuff,
you very much.
Who done it?
We're in a full argument.
it's
Rory,
not
you're
an
interrupting the argument.
It's not an argument. It's just me explaining to you how you're wrong.
He's right. It's not an argument because I'm winning. So I think that this. So the question here is that
what's the question?
Are these things that are coming on the earth
They're
from the powers of heaven will be shaken? Are these things good angels or are these fallen angels? Because they're going to be using the same technology.
My view of that is no, that's not a good angel doing that. That's not a good angel.
Gay angel.
That's a disobedient angel that uses free will to disobey God. He's on he's on Team Darkness now.
Okay.
Satan has a kingdom. Jesus said that very clearly. Do we want to pull that passage up where
No, go
Jesus
ahead.
says Satan and his kingdom? He talks about his kingdom. So there's a kingdom of darkness. There's a kingdom of light. The
Yeah,
kingdom
he's
of
recruiting
darkness is
underground in
doing
Indiana.
bad things with the aliens. They're coming down in UFOs. They're tampering with reproductive organs.
They're in the tunnels beneath
People
Indiana.
have these stories like all throughout history. People from all over the planet have the same story. They got abducted. Their
Yeah.
reproductive parts got tampered with. Nobody's saying that's good angels. Nobody
That's
would say
bad
that.
angels.
Right? And then there's a time period where things are coming on the earth and they're so crazy that men's hearts are failing them for fear. They're saying, I don't have a grid for this. Like, this isn't part of reality. I thought reality was like the Super Bowl and the Kardashians and Burger King and TikTok and Twitter and Justin Bieber. Like, I have no grid for like this stuff that's coming on the earth. I don't understand what's happening, and they're having heart attacks from it. That's what it looks like.
That's some
It doesn't
soft-
look like good
What's
angels.
that?
Yours.
Who's that from?
I don't know.
Can you pass that to me?
It was one of your,
Can you
Atma,
pass
stop
it?
sending us
I
stuff.
don't think
the
it's
fog
Atma.
machine
Dude,
was
don't
enough.
tilt it. Oh
Thanks,
my
boss.
goodness.
one of your listeners.
Thanks,
called.
boss. Wait, they called?
Yeah, they called in.
And they didn't say who it was? I think it's Sam Squatch.
Thank
Is it
you.
Sam Squatch? I don't know if it's Sam Squatch. Thank you, Sam Squatch. If it's not you, then you can have that one. Thank you,
I
Rory.
don't understand what the disconnect here is. Okay, yeah, there'll be things.
No,
that,
because you like to fight with me until you realize what I'm saying is
so
right.
men's hearts.
This happens all the time.
Men's hearts will fail them from fear. So when people see angels all the time, they get scared.
It is
and
Sam
it's
Squatch. Thank you,
is this
Sam Squatch.
is this the correct response to have when we even see an angel? Number one, they tell you don't,
you don't
be
have
afraid.
a choice.
Well,
You're
Elijah was like,
terrified.
no
Yeah,
big
you're
deal.
terrified, but like because we have no conceptualization of what these things are.
I don't think it matters. We can have a concept of it, but when they show up, you're like, damn. Like, we have a concept of what a car crash is like, but when you're in a car crash, it's like, oh, damn.
Thank you, Sam Squatch.
Thank
Sam
you.
Squatch.
Hobbs, you got me something not super caffeinated? What is it?
There's caffeine in there.
Nice.
Was it one Spro
You
and
need the
coconut
caffeine.
water?
It's, I mean, a double shot.
I think this is a welcome break from you guys.
Wait, can we show the ladies?
How are we
Just
supposed to do that?
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
We don't have
a
the cam
camera.
set up.
No, that's fine.
I don't
That's
have it
fine.
set up.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Sorry, guys.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Sorry,
You're the
guys.
best.
Dude, that is the best tasting drink in the universe.
You're welcome. I ordered.
Thanks, Ops.
All right, no more arguing. Can we read
a
the
lot.
Book of Kings?
No, we're still within.
Still what? This happens on a regular basis. You don't even know, dude. Tops comes
What?
at me. He'll come in the morning.
What do you
when
mean
you're
you
not
don't even
here,
know? I bear
and he'll
witness
just-
to it
He'll just come at me and be like blah 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 blah, and start fighting with me.
Blah,
then
blah,
I
blah,
explain
blah,
it,
blah,
to him.
blah, blah, blah.
and then he's like, oh, okay, and then he's like, so what are we arguing about? I'm like, bro, you started this thing 20 minutes ago.
I'm just saying angels ain't shit. Especially, listen, within the context, I think, listen, if I can say, in the name of Jesus, go away, and the thing goes, oh, damn, gotta go away, I'm like, this is really, what are we doing
Okay,
here?
not everybody has the same power of that name. We know in the book of Acts, chapter 19,
Mm-hmm.
that the 7 sons of Sceva used the name of Jesus and didn't do anything.
Yeah, 'cause
it
they were
didn't
dumb
do
and gay.
anything. The demon beat them up.
How come Timothy Alberino never brings up that story?
So why wouldn't that be the case with some people with alien encounters? Some of them.
That's a great
use the
question.
name
You
of
should
Jesus.
ask that
It
to
doesn't
Indiana
work.
Moans.
No,
Well-
he's already saying that.
No, he's
He is
not.
saying that.
No, he's not.
Top's saying
He's
the
putting
opposite.
he's putting
Top's
it on.
saying if
No,
you
no,
use
no.
the name of Jesus, it
He can't-
automatically makes him
well,
go
because
away.
he can't use the sons of Sceva because that puts it on the encounterer, the
Yeah.
person who's being, traversed upon by the alien.
Blacked upon.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how comfortable I feel like telling somebody like, hey man, got abducted by aliens. They put stuff in my butt. I said Jesus, it didn't work, and be like, you didn't believe hard enough.
Yeah, it's an uncomfortable thing
It's
to
an
say
uncomfortable
to somebody.
thing to say to somebody, but
Okay,
maybe
well,
it's the truth.
you got to get over it, bro.
No, it's not us.
because
that has to get over
I'm not
because there's
saying
too
it.
many
That's
passages
Timothy
that say,
Alberino who
according
needs
to
to
your
get over
faith, be it unto you.
Okay,
so
so
you could
I'm
be
not-
offended by that, but that's still what the scripture
I'm not
teaches.
saying it. Timothy Alberino saying he's
No,
saying that
he's saying the right thing. You're saying the wrong
No,
thing. You're
he's saying
saying
the power
every
of-
time they
No,
use that
I'm not
name,
wrong.
they go away. He's saying sometimes, but sometimes not.
yeah, but he's saying it's because
Get him on the show. Stop being a
he's
wanker
saying
and get
it's
him on the
because it's-
I don't
show.
wanna
because
talk
the
to
power
him.
of Jesus doesn't work on some things, is what he's saying.
Which
And the
means that
Which
Bible-
we
not
have in
demonic.
Acts 19. We have that story.
No.
The sons of Sceva use the name of Jesus, and it doesn't work. They get beat up by the demon.
Yes, because of them.
Them. He's saying that
Exactly.
because, look,
No, that's
Matt,
not what he's saying.
Matt, listen. He's
You don't
saying
even
that,
know that that's not what he's. That
No,
is
no,
what
this
he's
is what he's saying. He's
I
saying
just made
that
it up, so that's not what he's saying.
He's saying that because
I
they
don't like
don't
when
get
you do
casted
this.
out in the name of Jesus all the time, therefore they are not demonic.
There you go.
He's
That's not what he's saying.
That
That's
is
what he's
actually what he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Get him on the show so
No.
we can talk about
We
it.
can't. We simply don't have enough. He's got
He's
leather on
responding
his
to us right
loins.
now.
There he is. Put me on, Game Boy.
He literally, yeah.
Shout out to Indiana.
Bring
you
it,
know
guys.
what? Let's
Come
have him
on, dude.
in studio. But what we don't tell him is we all dress like Indiana Jones.
How do we get him to come in, dude? We just pay for his flight and like pay for his hotel and we get him to come in?
Why
I
would
don't
we
know.
want to do that?
Can you get him? Maybe the chat will blow him up and say, "Hey, Timothy Alberino,
He can't
we
fly
want
out here
you to be on
because the
NDS."
TSA doesn't allow you to carry whips.
Stop. Okay, can we just get back to this without
That's
you
what I've
like
been asking.
trying to argue just to get me to like prove something to you?
Stop going after
instead
his
of just
goat top.
asking me, you try to argue with me to make me say it, which is whatever.
I tried to use the name of Jesus during sleep paralysis, and it didn't work. It's hard enough to think in that time, but I've seen it as the devil try to fool me.
Well, Tara Jackson, have you considered that you're a son of Sceva?
Ooh, that's not nice to say to Tara.
It doesn't feel nice,
It doesn't feel nice.
but have you considered?
We were just trying it out on you there, Tara.
There's two paths here. Either the name of Jesus doesn't work, or you have not adequately believed in it enough for it to work. You choose.
No, that's your way of like framing that.
That's a biblical way.
No, that's just your way of framing.
What does the Bible say?
Oh, that's interesting.
I
Tara
don't
says,
know.
I
What
don't
does it
even
say?
know what that means, man. But I definitely was not living right for sure.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Oh, top.
Thank you. This is what I'm saying. So that's not comfortable. It doesn't get you viewers and followers.
She's saying I wasn't living right, so I didn't have authority with the name of Jesus.
I know that. Timothy Alberino is saying that the name of Jesus
I'm not
doesn't
going
work
to
all the
argue.
time.
I'm not going to let you argue with me like I'm Timothy Alberino because I feel like you're
I'm
looking at me
saying-
and you think I have
He
the
does.
hat and the necklace.
I do.
I'm not Timothy Alberino.
I'm going to go on Amazon and
I'm
buy
just
the
some
whole
dude.
kit.
I'm literally just some dude with a coffee shop. Like that's it. I'm just some guy with a Bible in a coffee shop and a food forest. And you're arguing with me like I'm Timothy Alberino. I'm not Timothy Alberino. I'm just trying to explain some stuff to you about angels, the name of Jesus, potentially what it may look like when aliens start coming on the earth and men's hearts start filling them for fear. That's what I'm
That's
trying
what I'm
to do.
saying. Don't let your heart fail you for fear.
Okay.
Because these guys that are coming are, I mean, listen, if Elijah's looking at him and going like, whatever, make me breakfast, these things that are coming to approach
Not
you,
cool, dude. Stop.
they can't harm you.
Okay, fine. Can we just get
Let's
into
go.
verse 12?
Unless they call fire down.
And
on you. That's
Elijah
different.
answered and said unto them, the second group, The second group said, come down quickly, like they have some authority over Elijah. And Elijah answered and said unto them, if I be a man of God, let fire come down from heaven and consume you and your 50. And the fire of God came down from heaven and consumed him and his 50.
Again.
The second time.
And
Look at this king.
And he sent again.
He doesn't care. This is like that. There's that creature in.
He doesn't
You know what this reminds me of? No, this literally reminds me of modern day. There's this creature in Ukraine. And he's like a comedian, and somehow they put him in power. There's Zelensky. So he's a comedian, and he's saying stuff like right when the thing popped off with this Russia-Ukraine thing, he was saying stuff like, we will fight them. We will fight them in the streets. We will fight them with Molotov cocktails.
You know that guy
We
was
will
a gay
fight them.
actor?
And I'm like, bro, that's nice for you to say. You live in the palace, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you just sent an entire generation into the meat grinder. You don't care, dude.
He's having orgies on a yacht.
I don't know. I'm just
Down
saying.
syndrome people.
He's literally just killed off an entire generation of people in his nation and could care less.
Yeah.
So, like, that's not a new thing. Like, this guy will just keep sending his troops in there and just kill them all off if he doesn't care. He lives in a palace.
As a matter of fact, he's probably enjoying the show.
So
Is
this
that in
thing
Book of
is like,
Kings?
so this thing is just like, I don't know. This doesn't change, dude. Like, you have these wicked rulers, and they'll sacrifice all their people, and they don't care. They don't care about their own people.
Elijah's cool, dude.
So he sent again a captain of the third 50 with his 50, and the third captain of 50 went up and came and fell on his knees before Elijah, and besought him and said unto him, O man of God, I pray you, my life and the life of these 50 of your servants be precious in your sight. Like, this dude's got right perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Skiba was cool.
Tara says that she was a Rib Skiba fan.
Rob Skiba.
Rob
Rob
Skiba, yeah.
Skiba.
Skiba was cool.
Yeah.
I think he was flat Earth, which he had some intriguing stuff.
That
to
might have
say
been
about
your
the flat
problem.
Earth.
That's
And
not
then
the problem.
And then there was like that the Earth is on the 4 pillars, which the Scripture says. It's intriguing when the guys do the deep dive on the flat Earth.
So now you're flat Earth?
No.
So
absolutely
look,
not.
what I'm going to do is, because I ordered an Indiana Jones outfit, it's on the way.
Order 2 more.
I'm going to shave my facial hair in the way, and I'm going to wear the hat, and I'm going to do videos that talk about how angels are not demons, and anybody who says that is retarded podcaster.
Stop. Why don't you guys are like? I don't even know what's going on.
That's fun.
No, it's not.
We
We're
have some
having fun. I thought we're not as silly as the Blurry Boys.
So okay, so this guy's got perspective. He's got understanding of the story and understanding of history and what's going on. He says, "Hey, man, I'm not here to fight with you. Just please have mercy on me and the 50. Like, I'm responsible for my own life and for these 50. Please don't dust us."
That's gangster.
Behold, there came fire down from heaven and burned up the other 2 captains of the former 50s with their 50s. Therefore, let my life now be precious in your sight.
That's cool.
This is crazy right here. And the angel of the Lord said unto Elijah, "Go down with him. Be not afraid of him." And he
Go talk to
arose
that guy.
and went down with him unto the king. So we already read in the beginning, like, Elijah's just chilling on the top of this mountain. Is him and the angel of the Lord just chilling? Because look what it says. It says, and the angel of the Lord said unto Elijah, yeah, go ahead, go with him. So is he just up there chilling with the angel of the Lord?
What's that chill look like? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to imagine. Is it like
The
a
angels
chill?
flying him around like.
Is it a chill where like
just
Elijah's
talking.
subservient to the angel, or is it a chill where Elijah's like
Hold
whatever?
on. The angel of the Lord
Mm-hmm. Even so,
is potentially Jesus. Like anywhere you study this out, the angel of the Lord, like with Joshua, he comes and bows down to him. Like, that angel of the Lord receives worship. A lot of people would look at it like these references to the angel of the Lord
I see.
is actually Jesus.
okay, so that's a little bit different.
Because Jesus and Elijah did hang out on the Mount of Transfiguration. So this wouldn't be the only time if that's the case. Like, they're hanging out. Moses and Elijah and Jesus are on the Mount of Transfiguration. Peter says, hey, you want us to make tabernacles for you and Moses and Elijah? And then the voice comes out of heaven and says, no. This is my beloved son. Hear him. This is about Jesus. This isn't about Moses and Elijah. They're just here talking to him. I don't know. Was Jesus just showing up, hanging out with some of these guys at some time? Maybe. No. Okay.
I like that.
I
that.
like that Elijah is
Yeah.
just chilling on the mountain, and then all of a sudden we get to verse 15, and there's this detail. The angel of the Lord is like,
Go
ahead.
talk with them.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're just hanging. The 2 of them are just sitting there talking about life. Who knows? If you know the Lord, you know how he talks to you. You know how he deals with you on stuff. Maybe he's like, bro, you doing better after that whole, like, you just wanted me to take you out of here thing? Elijah's like, yeah, man, that was rough, dude. Like, I thought the system of that day was going to, like, finally receive me back into that religious system, man. Like, we showed him that God is God. Like, we showed him that you're the real one and not Baal. And then when the chick just wanted to dust me, man, like, I don't know, man. Jezebel, you know how she is, God. Like, it was just a lot for me to take at the time. And he's like, no, bro, you're doing good, man. Like, it's rough
You're
down
crushing.
there.
Look at you
You're
with
in
your
the
leather,
flesh.
the hair.
Like your spirit, soul, and body. You have to deal with all this stuff, fighting and warring within you all the time. And
But
this
your body's
wicked
so
realm
hairy,
that you
dude.
live in the realm of Satan because he's the God of this world. You're doing good, bro. Hang in there, man. Just keep it up. You know what I mean? They're just like talking. They're just hanging out.
Yeah.
And then these dudes show up, and he's like, yeah, go ahead. You can go with him, man. Go with him.
But kill those 100 first.
Verse 16. And he said unto him, thus saith the Lord, for as much as you have sent messengers to inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron, that's where we're at. Remember, that's the context. They're sending for a foreign god, not the God of Israel. I know that's going to trigger the chat that he's the God of Israel, but whatever. To inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron, is it not because there's no God in Israel to inquire of his word? Therefore, thou shalt not come down off that bed on which you are gone up, but you shall surely die.
That's the third time now.
Yeah.
Three
And you know what
times, how it
happened?
goes, yeah.
So he died according to the word of the Lord, which Elijah had spoken.
Damn.
Not according to the word of Elijah.
And Jerome reigned
The word
in
of the
his
Lord.
stead.
Boom. Remember,
Yes.
remember on the shirts it says at thy word?
Yeah.
Because remember he does the whole thing on Mount Carmel. Like, why is he dumping water on the sacrifice? He says, I did all this at thy word.
He's almost operating like an angel. Like this is what the angels do. They're
I'm not going to do this where you say the angels have nothing, but then now he's on such a high level, he's like an angel.
I mean, they're kind of cool when you think
I'm
about
just
it.
saying Elijah has more he has more agency than the angel. He's
Elijah's
allowed
cooler
to
than the
he's
angel.
allowed to say no. Like I think at the point where he was like, "Yo, God,
So
take
are
me out."
angels, dude. What? Angels can say no too, man.
Yeah, they can, but there's much harsher restrictions and
okay.
punishments for them.
Okay.
I just think that's cool. Like the ability to say no.
I just don't like when
and
you
still
try
do
to
it.
debate your way through figuring out where you feel about something. Like a normal person knows where they stand on something.
Normal
and then
person
they
doesn't
argue.
have a very successful
You
podcast.
you argue your way through it, and then like you're hostile and arguing, and then you're like, okay, yeah.
I think we should consider
right.
that the boss
We're
isn't
coming
like
up. We're coming up like number one on people's yearly feeds now.
that. Oh, yeah.
That they showed us. I looked at one guy. He sent us in the Instagram story, and the year before that, I forget who was above us. OBDM.
Was it
Somebody
Deputy
was-
Director Dan Bongo Dongo?
Yeah, that guy, Dan Bongino. Someone was above us, and then they sent us this year, and it's like, boom, we're number one. Normal people don't do this. They don't
Number
ask these kind of
one.
questions.
Number one.
Stop.
Number one,
Stop.
dude.
No, it doesn't matter
Number
if one
one.
of the greeters at Walmart is like you're the number one show on their feed.
What? That's not nice, dude.
That is
I
not
really
cool.
like a lot of the greeters
You know
at
what's my
Walmart.
funnest thing when the people call in? I talk to them for a minute. I'm like, this is crazy. You're like so normal. I can't believe you're an NDS fan. That's like my favorite.
I'm a
thing to
greeter
say
at
to people.
Walmart, and you go click.
When you talk to them on the phone, they go, "Can I see your receipt?"
No, I've just
He goes,
had the
"What?"
craziest encounters with the greeters at Walmart.
Dude, does anybody else take it personally when they want to see your receipt, even though that's just standard protocol
Yeah,
now?
yeah. They'll watch like 3
I
or 4 people
never
go
give
by,
it
and
to
then they
them.
go you.
I never give it to
You
them,
have to
bro.
give it to
No,
them,
you
dude.
don't.
They're just
No.
old people that are just,
You
this
walk
is their
right
job.
by.
There's a guy. Shout out to a guy here at the BJ's right across
Shout
the
out to that
street.
guy.
He's one of those guys. Checks your receipt, but he always has these dope ass Cheetos sneakers on. You ever seen them with the flames?
At where? Oh, BJ's? No, I'm a Sam's
We're going
Club
there
kinda
right
guy.
now. We're gonna go there right now.
To BJ's? I can't. I don't have a membership card. The motherfuckers won't let you in.
Oh,
I mean,
whoa.
those,
Shut your
those
mouth,
folks
dude.
at the BJ's.
The language.
Okay,
Won't let you
verse
into the
17.
establishment.
So he died according to the word of the Lord which Elijah had spoken. And Jehoram reigned in his stead.
That says
in the
Jerome.
second year of Jehoram, the son of Jehoshaphat, king of Judah, because he had no son. Now the rest of the acts of Ahaziah which he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel?
We have to skip it. Like these books.
Next chapter.
Kings and Chronicles, like they kind of overlap.
Yeah, they're two. It's almost like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John is
Yeah.
telling the same story, but somebody else is writing it from different visuals, different perspectives. Yeah, same thing with 1 Kings, 2 Kings, and 1 Chronicles and 2 Chronicles. And if we were good at what we were doing, I'll take the credit for that. If I was good at what we were doing,
About time, boss.
You would have
I would be
cross-referenced.
cross-referencing the stuff in Chronicles, but I'm not because I don't really have a
because he
good
doesn't
reason.
really care.
No, I do care.
You know what's
I do
crazy
care.
is like how you could leave with like almost $1,000 worth of merchandise if you steal from Walmart, but you have to check my receipt. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
It's like I was never gonna steal from this place. I bought it all.
Like let me live.
Yeah. I just want
Did
to
I mention?
live.
Did I mention I don't like your shirt today?
This is so weird now. Anytime Atma says anything, it's just so
Atma's a
strange.
chick.
It's
We
a
know what
chick,
you're a
dude.
chick, dude.
Next chapter.
chapter 2, verse 1. And it came to pass when the Lord would take up Elijah into heaven by a whirlwind.
Nice.
What?
That's a rapture, dog.
It came to pass when the Lord would take
Yeah.
up Elijah into heaven by a whirlwind.
You think that made him nauseous?
That Elijah went with Elisha from Gilgal. So remember Elisha, we already went over this. He's plowing in the field. Elijah goes by and throws his mantle over him.
He's like, you're the
He says,
dude
what
now.
have you done to me? Right? So Elisha's been with him since 1 Kings chapter 20.
He's
so
like, why is there hair all over this?
So like all this stuff with the dudes getting smoked with the fire, like Elisha's been around. He's been around. He's in the mix. And Elijah said unto Elisha, tarry here, I pray thee, for the Lord had sent me to Bethel.
Do you think Elisha called Elijah boss?
I don't know.
And Elisha said unto him, as the Lord lives and as thy soul live, I will not leave thee. So they
Boss.
went to Bethel. So Elisha stays very close to Elijah. Stays very close to him.
And it
Says-
probably causes a lot of confusion for a lot of people when they introduce themselves.
And Elijah's like, hey, man, you go ahead and just chill here. And Elisha's like, no, I'm not leaving your side. Like,
You think they called each other like E minor and E major to kind of like
no,
No, I don't think
delineate
so.
a little bit?
no. But he's like, no, I'm not leaving your side no matter what. And the sons of the prophets that were at Bethel. So now we're getting introduced to the sons of the prophets.
Okay.
What is Bethel?
It's a city. It's a town. It's a place.
The Jehovah's Witnesses are always going there.
No, I mean like Bethel. Is this the place that was like promised to Jacob, or like Jacob came from Bethel?
I think Jacob's ladder happened at Bethel.
Okay,
I should know that right off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
okay. I know that he like dwelled in Bethel for a while.
Can you just type Bethel into the search bar? real
Bethel.
quick?
Bethel. Let's check it out.
I just want to live.
Can you do it in all caps so it thinks you're screaming at it?
Let's
Let's look at the first. What's the first mention of Bethel?
66 times.
No, what's the
Damn.
first mention though? Scroll.
Genesis
trying
12:8.
to.
Yeah.
He removed from there in a mountain on the east of Bethel and pitched his tent in Bethel in the west of the east. And there an altar in the Lord and called upon the name of the Lord. Genesis 12. So that's Abraham.
Ah.
God of Bethel, you anointed the pillar. Yeah, so Bethel's got this rich history, but I do think
I am trying not to fart right now.
And Jacob said, and God said unto Jacob, arise, go to Bethel and dwell there. That's where he told him to go after when Esau was trying to kill him. Okay, so Bethel is just all throughout.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt. I just,
So anyway, it's a
wanted to know.
town. It's a town.
yeah. And they're there. They're chilling. They're tarrying
The
there.
sons of the prophet. So there was like I don't know what we want to call this. Do we want to call it a school? Do we want to call it like a training ground? Do we want to like what do we want to call it? There was these places where Elijah was like making his rounds and was like raising up the next generation.
Yeah. And apparently in Bethel. So he gets raptured in Bethel.
No, let's keep
No,
reading.
from
Let's keep reading.
Gilgal.
Oh, no. Relax. Let's just keep reading.
Okay, boss.
They're going to go to a couple spots right here.
Sorry, boss.
They're going to go to a couple spots.
They're traveling. They're traveling with
And
their
the sons of the
leather
prophets that
diaper.
were at Bethel came forth to Elisha and said unto him, do you know that the Lord will take away your master from your head today?
That you know that the Lord will take away thy master from thy head today.
So it looks like Elijah came to those sons of the prophets at Bethel and said, listen, I'm getting ready to get out of here. It's been a good run, fellas. Like this was like his last message to him. It's almost like 2 Timothy, where it's Paul's like last message to Timothy. It's almost like he did that. He said, guys, this is what you got to know. This is what you got to do. But listen, I'm gone. So like, we're going to find out if anything I did really meant anything. Like your life will determine if my life really meant anything. Did I pour into you guys? Are you guys going to stay on the path?
No pressure.
No, I just think we have to think about that, dude. Like, as your kids, like, are you a man of God if your kids don't keep going with it? That's a hard one, bro. That's hard. I know all humans have their own free will and can do whatever they want, but like,
well, that's
I can't
interesting.
look
What
at
about
my
Solomon
life.
and David?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But David was a man after God's heart.
David
and that's
messed
how
up.
the
But
Bible.
Solomon fell off, dude. That's an intriguing one because like David kind of had a rad run in the end. Like he wants to build the temple. Nathan tells him, yeah, go ahead. And then Nathan comes back and says, no, actually God said you're not building the temple because you got blood on your hands, but your son can. And David spent the rest of his life preparing for Solomon to build the temple.
And Solomon was dumb and gay and built a
No,
bunch
it's
of
not that.
temples to
It's just
pagan.
that like you look at his life and you're like, damn, did he only train him on like the natural stuff? Did he didn't like train Solomon like, Okay, bro, watch out for the chicks, man. Like, be very careful with the females because they will take you astray. Like, be very careful, bro. Because you start doing this, you start building the temple and all this stuff. You start going back to Egypt for horses, and we've been commanded not to go back to Egypt. You start doing that, you start getting Egyptian females, bro.
I think that was one of the first things that we argued about.
Who?
Solomon's horses in Egypt. You remember that argument? I won it.
I don't care. I don't win arguments.
Yeah, dude.
I don't win arguments.
You see
I don't
That's what it's
care.
about, dude.
Anyway, it just looks like, yeah, dude, like he trained him in all this stuff.
But not the girls.
I don't know, dude. Just or like in the Eternals, man. He didn't train him on like eternity being the most important thing. Dude.
Oh, Pandafly says, I was sent to school sick once in 4th grade, and I sneezed so hard I farted, and everyone laughed at me, and I'm still traumatized.
Thanks for that submission.
Hell
is
yeah,
that, like-
Pandafly.
So anyway,
Hell yeah.
I just I don't know that like even just thinking about that makes me sick to my stomach, man.
What are you leaving for your children?
Yeah, or like, what are you really training them on? You know how many Bible studies I sat through with like rich people, and then at the end, they like pray. All the praying is for their kid for what college they're going to go to, and that they'll find a good career. Never praying for like their eternal. I don't know. I'm not knocking people. I'm just saying like that always grieved my heart to sit in those like Bible studies. I'd be like, oh, dude, like we got like the number one thing is that my kids know the Lord. There's not anything more important than that.
Yep.
If they know the Lord, like I don't care about all the details. I don't care what school or even if they go to school. I don't care if Aiden dropped out his sophomore year of high school. As long as he knows the Lord, everything else takes care of itself.
Hell yeah.
And I just don't think people understand that. Like David's preparing all the natural realm stuff, but like Solomon wasn't prepared for eternity.
That is one thing I'd say about Matt. Like, even though he has like all these wacky bad opinions and he loses a lot of debates, the way he does raise his kids, I go, okay,
Solid.
how do I get there? Not with like, like a lot of the things he says, like angel stuff is like just wrong. But the kids,
well,
the
shout
kids
out
stuff,
to Aiden for the big buck, right?
That was like the highest compliment you paid me because it was like that I was
For the
right
buck?
about the entire angel thing is what you were trying to say without saying it, but you clearly did the way you just set that up.
I mean, I
and
think
it was
you-
a high compliment about the kids.
You're arguing against Elijah. He said angels ain't shit.
But the key with the kids is just read them the Bible early.
I'm going to start wearing
Read
a
it to
leather
'em
diaper
early.
to this show.
Read it to them when they're
I'm
going
just
to
going to sit
bed.
here with no clothes on, a leather diaper.
Talk through it with them.
Angels ain't shit on it.
Angels ain't shit on my diaper. Angels ain't shit on my diaper.
No, that's not funny. That's
is
only funny if you're in like
funny,
6th
dude.
grade or
I'm gonna
preschool.
show up to this show tomorrow dressed as Indiana Jones, and
That's
then
not
I'm
funny
gonna then I'm
either.
gonna be in a leather diaper, and it's gonna say "Angels ain't
They
shit."
said they're like, oh, blurry creatures gets more silly than you guys. Like, yeah, all right.
Nobody
well,
gets
that's it.
sillier than us.
This is maximum silly.
I would agree that, yeah.
I would agree. Of course you would, boss.
And the sons of the prophets that were at Bethel came forth to Elisha and said, does thou knowest that the Lord will take away thy master's head? Take away thy master from thy head today.
Yeah, the head of,
Like the leadership.
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And Elisha's like, yeah, I know. Like,
Yeah, he
I
told
live
me.
with him. I live with him. Like, he
Yeah.
just came to visit you guys. I live with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's,
Of course we know.
he said, when it says hold your peace, that means shut up.
Damn.
Damn. These guys were tough. And you know what? Elisha was probably hairy too.
Probably.
And Elisha said unto him, Elisha, tarry here, I pray thee, for the Lord has sent me to Jericho. And he said, as the Lord lives and as thy soul lives, I will not leave you. So they came to Jericho. So Elijah's like, hey, bro, this is your chance to leave. He's like, I'm not leaving you.
Hell yeah.
I'm not leaving you.
You hairy diapered man.
Stop.
And the sons of the prophets that were at Jericho came to Elisha and said unto him, knowest thou that the Lord will take away thy master from thy head today? And he answered, yeah, I know. Hold your peace.
The
Damn.
same
Yeah,
thing
no,
again.
shut your mouth.
So they're just traveling through. And
It's a weird thing. Like, we don't have any record of Elijah interacting with the sons of the prophets other than here. When we get into the life of Elisha, which I don't think we're going to do, I don't know what we're doing next. You guys said you want to just do the life of Elijah. We're about to come to the end of it. But in the life of Elisha, he is getting down with the sons of the prophets. But we don't have any stories of the interactions of Elijah in them other than this. But it looks like he clearly was interacting with them.
Cool.
And Elijah said unto him, tarry, I pray thee here, for the Lord has sent me to Jordan.
Who's Terry?
And he said, as the Lord lives. How is that funny? That's not funny.
That's actually very funny.
It's not funny.
Sorry.
It's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny.
Wait. Because it's in capital, like it's a name. And Elijah said on him, Terry.
Who is Terry?
I pray you hear.
Why is it capitalized? That's a
I don't
great.
know. That's-
Oh man.
That's fine. I'll give you that.
Oh.
And Elijah said unto him, Terry, I pray thee hear. For the Lord hath sent me to Jordan. And he said, as the Lord lives and as thy soul lives, I will not leave thee. And they too went on. Mm-hmm. And 50 men of the sons of the prophets went and stood to view afar off. But the two stood by Jordan. I don't know. This reminds me of Peter when he was like watching Jesus, but from afar. And then he ends up denying him. It's like he's following Jesus, but from like too far back. Whereas John's like right on him. John's like right with Jesus.
Why is that capitalized?
Stop. We're going past
That's
that.
interesting, though.
No,
Why
We're in
the hell
verse
is
7
that?
now. Verse 6 is over.
Can I click on it?
What
His
does Blue
name
Letter
is not
Bible
Blue Letter
Terry.
Bible
It's not
work?
somebody's name, dude. It's not like
What's it mean?
Terry
A primitive
Johnson.
root.
To dwell, remain. Yeah, but like, what does that mean?
what
Come
do you
on,
mean,
Terry.
here. Like hang out here for a while.
Nah,
Hey,
dude.
Terry.
There's no mistakes in the Bible.
So when you name somebody Terry, oh, that's short for Terrence. Never mind.
yeah.
So 50 men of the sons of the prophets went and stood to view afar off, and they too stood by Jordan.
Okay.
So these spectators are watching from afar away. And Elijah took his mantle and wrapped it together and smote the waters, and they were divided here and there so that they too went over on dry ground. So it's almost like a Red Sea vibes, but it's the Jordan River.
And it's
Elijah
much more
hits it with his
low-key.
mantle, which I know, go ahead, whatever you want. It's a mantle.
Not the
it's
mantle.
closed.
This is like the
Like the
special
top of a
fabric.
fireplace.
Boom, he hits it, and the waters go woof, and they walk across on dry ground. Is now a good time for your bathroom break? Can we come back and
No,
find
this
This
minutes?
dude-
gassy is super
Elijah
gassy.
is. Do you see why he did not respect some
The
of these?
angels, because he was moving in authority and power too. He
Dude.
didn't disrespect them. He just went back to bed.
like,
Very
thanks for bird
nonchalant.
food.
I'm not saying to disrespect the angels. What
No.
I'm saying is hey, you know, don't be afraid of them. Don't have a heart attack. Don't let your little wimpy heart
Yeah.
fail you
Yeah.
when you see one of these guys, because this guy's slapping water with a coat.
So you're more scared of Elijah?
I would, yeah.
The Raven needs a bathroom break.
I
Can
don't
we
need a
break for
bathroom
3
break.
minutes?
I only need one.
It's a 3-minute break, dude, and then we're back.
We back.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Need a black room break?
All right, we'll do it. Well, I got to figure out how to play music through here.
What kind of music do you want to play? Where are you going? Don't take off your headphones yet.
He's gonna just
Where are you
leave.
going? He's just leaving? I don't know, man. I feel like you really upset him with the whole angels thing. You did. I think you did. Oh my god. I guess I could go out, but I think it's gonna be loud.
What's going to be loud?
Like if I go to that bathroom and make farts.
All right. Well, let's do some covered in uke.
Yeah. Covered in uke. Let's go.
I didn't think we were taking a bathroom break today.
At the hour and a half mark, I didn't think we were taking a bathroom break, but hey, whatever. If the boss says it,
Oh, this is an old one.
then the boss means it. We want to play How Hitler by.
No.
We can't do that one?
We're going to do that one. We're going to do this one. All right, guys. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Bye, guys. Aw. I can make farts.
Don't worry about me, gonna make it alright. Got my enemies crosshair in my sights. A nigga bad situation, gonna make it right. In the shadows of darkness, I stand in the light. You see, it's our time to keep it true. I had a bad year, a lot of it through. I've been knocked out, beat down, black and blue. She's not the one coming back for you. She's not the one coming back for you. If I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. If I fall back down, you're gonna be my friend. If I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. If I fall back down, you're gonna be my friend. It takes disaster to learn a lesson. We're gonna make it through the darkest night. There's some people betray you on your country's under. We're gonna make everything alright. Woo! crazy, on my way down. She betrayed me and now my vision is no longer hazy. See, I'm very lucky to have my crew. They stood by me when she flew. I've been knocked out, beat down, black and blue. She's not the one coming back for you. She's not the one coming back for you. But if I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. Well, if I fall back down, you're gonna be my friend. Well, if I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. Well, if I fall back down, you're gonna be my friend. If I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. If I fall back down, you're gonna be my friend. If I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. If I fall back down, you're gonna be my. If I fall back down, if I fall back down. If I fall back down, if I fall back down,
Real choice, but yeah, dude, go ahead. We're already live.
Run, 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 run,
Run,
run,
run
run away.
All right, that's enough.
You sound like me.
Welcome back, guys.
Hey, somebody farted outside your bathroom door. Did you hear that?
No, it's not. Okay, which one of you guys went to the woman's bathroom?
I farted in there a bunch of times.
You went to the woman's bathroom.
Yeah.
You went into the men's bathroom.
Yeah, I made blaps in there.
Somebody blew it up in the men's bathroom.
Oh, that was him. Yeah.
You're just saying that because you know I went in there.
But I farted
was
outside of his
impressed.
door, and then I heard, "What?"
I really like dealing with kids.
It was really funny.
Oh, it's gonna be all right.
That was good.
I really value the conversations that we do have, though. Don't you think?
I think they're great. I love when
Yeah.
you guys argue, and I don't know what the hell
Wait,
you're
wait, wait.
arguing
This is
about.
he's not saying me and him. He's saying you. He said we.
Yeah, we. As in
nosotros,
you too,
us.
boss. Vosotros,
People would
nosotros.
pay a lot of money to see the chat, the three-way chat.
Oh, would they? It's really just the same thing you hear here.
You
But
guys
in
can
No,
see
Texas.
it's
that.
way dumber, dude. It's like way dumber.
That was
Yeah.
funny though when I farted outside your door. I did it twice. Did you hear the second time?
I'm not even addressing.
I
that.
think you were washing your hands. Yeah, I had to go to the women's bathroom because this guy was taking a big greasy dump in the men's bathroom.
No, you enjoy going to
guys,
the
can we
guys
just act like grown-ups and just do like a Bible study?
doing a regular Bible
Or as
study.
Top would say, a hybrid Bible study. I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean hybrid?" He's like, like a Bible study, but like we talk in the middle of it." I'm like, "Yeah, that's called Bible study. Like, you ask questions." Then I started like hearing what the talk was about. I was like, "Okay, yeah, this is a hybrid."
Thank you. No, keep going, boss. Anything else? Just let it loose, man.
He's lamenting our Bible studies. I
He
thought that
is.
they were good.
I love them.
It's the bane of my existence.
Every day he comes in, he's like, "Let's just get this over with."
So downtrodden. Ooh, Elohim said, "I'm not pooing this." Oh, he was.
That's actually
He
very
was.
funny. That's very
Yep,
funny.
that's very funny.
I
Do
know, but it's funny for like junior high kids.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Why do we need to explain the things that are funny to Matt?
Matt's the kind of guy that pretends that farts are funny. Actually, the last time I farted in the library and he heard it.
Oh no!
And he laughed so hard for so long. Remember that time?
No.
Yeah. Remember that time you guys came over to my house and I went out on the porch to fart, but you guys still heard it through my glass sliding
I've
door?
never
remember
been
that.
to your house. Dude.
Not you. I'm not inviting you. I'm talking to Top.
I'm well aware of that.
Top and his wife came over to my house and I went outside on the porch and shut the sliding glass
No,
door.
because I talked to Jess about him one time. She's like, "Dude, that trailer park is dangerous, dude. We are not.
I wouldn't
going
go
over
there.
Even
I
if
live
he
next
does
to the
invite
trailer
us,
park.
we are not going in
It's
there."
sketch.
next to the trailer park. Is it?
He lives next to the trailer park.
I don't
All
know
right,
if you're
let's read-
serious or not because I do live next to the trailer park.
Let's read the Bible.
Verse 9, and it came
Okay.
to pass when they were gone over that Elijah said unto Elisha, Ask what I shall do for you before I be taken away from you. And Elisha said, I pray thee, let a double portion of your spirit be upon me.
Damn, that's cool.
This is heavy.
Double dip me, baby.
Always ask for more.
Can you pull up Deuteronomy 21
No.
on the?
Well, we're in the Book of Kings,
How do you spell Deuteronomy?
Second King.
DEUT. Just type in DEUT. Yeah, Deuteronomy 12 or 21. I'm sorry. No, 21. Deuteronomy 21.
Yeah, I don't know how to use this app.
Just hit DEUT space 21.
Oh.
Sorry to be so nasty. The way
You
I'm
are being
talking.
real
I know.
nasty,
I don't mean to
dude.
be like that.
Just do it.
No, I feel like you guys have me on my toes all the time. Like I have to come back with something quick.
No, I
don't
get
like
it
to be
because
like
we
that.
dominated him in
You do. You come in, you dominate like angels. You're like, yeah, I'm going to badmouth angels today. And then I feel like I have to like defend angels. And it's like, wait,
Why are you
what?
defending angels? Isn't that like angel worship?
No, because they're part of our
shit.
team. No, saying that like, hey, they're part of the family of God and they're part of my
Some
team.
of
I
them
don't
ain't.
like you bashing them. Like, yeah. I mean, normal people would do that.
Some of them isn't.
All right, where are we at? 21, like 17? Can we scroll down to 17?
Maybe.
Can you try to make the letters on the screen like as small as possible? Because
How-
I feel like that's not small enough. Like,
Make
try
it-
to
make it-
even smaller.
Maybe you just think that your eyes are failing you. You're quite old. But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated for the firstborn by giving him a double portion.
Double portion was what the father would give.
Yeah.
So it's almost in a weird way. There's more to unpack in Deuteronomy 21. I'm not saying this is all that's being said there, but there is this implication that Elisha is the son. Now,
Oh,
The
snap.
The son of the hated. What does that mean?
dude, what if Elijah knocked up Elisha's mom? I don't know. I'm
Wait.
just saying that's the
You're
context.
speculating heavy here.
Speculating heavy, but that's the context of Deuteronomy 21. But either way, there's no debate that the
Is Elisha that kid that he brought back from the dead?
doesn't look that way now. But
No.
He was like, no, that's stupid. Why would you say that?
I didn't say it like
mention
that.
how great angels are.
I didn't say it like that. I
No,
said
but we
it
read
seems
between
like
the
no.
lines. We know what you're saying.
No, you guys always assume the worst when I talk.
Well, it's prefaced as
I mean, yeah, you make a face the whole time you're saying it. Like, there's a lot of, signs.
My face just looks like that, bro.
It's true.
my face just be looking. Like
It's crazy. In the beginning, people really thought that you hated me in particular.
No, they knew you hated me because you were very open about it.
No,
You're like, the chat likes Matt, and I don't like it.
Well, I was just, talking about my insecurities, and that's all right. That's got nothing to do with you as much as it does with
Yeah.
what? Matt spent so much time in the food forest that when he comes back to civilization, he's instantly irritated.
There
That's
might
what
be
it
an
is.
element of that. It
think
wasn't
so.
the food forest. I was in Pennsylvania hunting all weekend, man. So it was
How'd
like
that go? Tell the people.
just in the boonies, bro. Just in God's country, bro.
Can we show them a
Snowing.
picture?
I don't care. Just snowing.
I don't care.
And it's just like beautiful land. And I'm with my family and just like relaxing and having a good time. And it is like this element of like, oh yeah, I got to go back into civilization. Like I would love to just be out of civilization for a
Ooh,
while.
Atma wants to talk about Israel.
No, we're not.
We're
brewing
literally
this.
in the middle of the story. I don't do Israel with the chat anymore. Like,
Why not?
Never, because
yeah, because
it's-
Jordan came here once, and then you literally made her run away because you told her that she was biblically ignorant.
No, what? I don't even know who Jordan is.
You remember
or-
Jordan was one of the early people that came here, and she was like, Israel be,
Criming.
and you were like, look, what you need to understand is you're wrong. And biblical Israel, you need to understand the Israel of the Bible.
What you need to understand.
What you need to
is-
understand is, dude, what?
Stop doing that face.
And that's what you did to
no,
her, and
I'm
now
just
she doesn't
saying,
come around anymore.
You guys have all bought into this thing of like Israel is the big thing, and we need to make a Republicans versus Democrats fight out of it. That's what I'm saying. Like whichever side you're on, I don't even care. You lose though. You're
I'm
engaging.
on God's side.
As soon as you're engaging in it like that, like oh, that is a nice bug.
It's a very nice picture, dude.
It's a beautiful picture. You
Thanks,
can see
man.
crying. It's crying.
No, he was a smasher too. There's a wild ass story with that too, man.
You just keep saying that word, smasher.
That's not like a phrase or
Nobody
a term.
knows
Nobody
what that
uses
means. A smasher. He's a smasher. That was
Beautiful
a smasher.
shot.
I think smasher.
Great shot.
Great
That
kill.
thing smashes. You mean crushes?
No, like you guys use these words that are like 55 and over, man.
Contextually obvious, yes.
Smasher, not so much.
No.
I can't. I don't know what the context is. Smasher.
Like they smash leaves.
Go ahead, say it real quick. No, let's have him explain it. Boss, what is smasher?
One that smashes. So that deer smashes, bro. He was a smasher. Like we say that about good coffees too. Like, oh, dude, this is a banger. This is a smasher. Like
Banger, yes.
Banger, we get.
Well, you guys aren't like the dictionary police. So
Yeah,
I
we
don't,
are.
No, you're
No,
not.
see, that is a boomer thing. When you hear a
You know
word
what's
and you're
crazy?
like close but no cigar.
He's coming to two seasoned podcasters and telling us that we don't know about words.
You guys will be copying me. I guarantee in a month or two. tops, dude.
Ironically,
you'll be
to
using the word
ridicule you.
smasher. No,
Stop being
you'll
such
be
a wanker.
liking it, and then you'll act like, no, we made that word up, Matt.
Well, no, we made it cool.
Okay. Anyway, I think what we were saying was it was a good time in PA. I was in the boonies. Not a lot of like talking. Not a lot of like doing a lot of stuff.
Not a
and
lot
then,
of lights or cameras.
When you
or
come
mics.
back to civilization, it is a little much. It is
Yeah.
a little much. And same with the food forest. Even if say you just work in the food forest Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then come back Monday, you're like, oh yeah, people talking.
All right, man. You really, I get it. You don't like
Bums
it. It's
kind of
fine.
bums me out.
Okay, yeah, I'm like, oh, this,
Stop.
I
You
feel like we
guys
have such a
make
good
it like
time
that.
here. It's so fun. We talk about angels and how
You
they
fall
suck.
asleep. You get.
I don't fall asleep.
You have low energy.
No, well, a
He
little
has
bit
low
today because
T.
you guys argued about angels because you wouldn't just let it go, Matt, for what 40 minutes or whatever, and the chat's screaming at why you guys are talking about
Just
angels.
say I'm right. Just say I'm right. You're right.
Now I
That's
keep
it.
looking at Top, and Top has moved on, and you just keep wanting to dredge it up.
You know it was opposite. Okay, so he wants a double portion like a son, and he said, "You have asked a hard thing. Nevertheless,
I give it to you though.
no."
That's a good guess, though, dude. That was a good guess.
Nevertheless,
Yeah, I guess I'll pull it up.
If thou see me,
if you see, there's a lot.
What
dude,
verse are
there's
we
a
on?
lot in that. Verse 10, dude.
what do you
if
mean?
you
If you
see,
okay.
well, think about like Jesus said in like John 3 when he's talking to Nicodemus, he says, "As the serpent was lifted in the wilderness, so shall the Son of Man be lifted up. Any man that believes on him will be saved." The serpent in the wilderness is when the children of Israel are sinning and being destroyed by fiery serpents. I'm comfortable saying dragons. The King James says fiery serpents. And then the solution is that God tells Moses, make a brazen serpent on a pole and lift it up. And anyone who looks upon it will be saved. Jesus said, as the serpent was lifted in the wilderness, any man who has faith will be saved. Right? Moses said anyone who looks upon it will be saved. So there is this thing about like what you're able to see and what you set your gaze upon and what you focus on. There is a connection between that and faith. That's why I'm just saying, like, sometimes I do the shows with you guys and it's like, yeah, the rake was in the sewer and chasing the people. It's like, okay, I get it. I got
really
it.
messed him
They're
up.
like, yeah, the Greys, man. The Greys did this and the Greys did that. Like, no, that was the lizard people. No, that was the Ant-Man or the praying mantis one or the insect one, insecticide.
So are you saying by virtue of having a gander at an old thing?
I'm just saying, like, I like to keep my gaze upon Jesus all
Okay.
the time. I like to be gazing upon that. It's intriguing to hear the stories. That's cool.
No, it's not
but like, there's
intriguing
got to
to
be
hear
a
the
balance
stories.
to that.
We had a
There's gotta be
conversation
balance.
when I called you because I heard that you were weeping, and I wanted to talk to you about it.
When
And
was
I-
he weeping?
Well, he was weeping because he was like, "Oh, somebody in the chat told me that I'm going to hell," and then he
Oh,
was
yes.
like, "You know, it's just a lot." And then you told me a story about a rake, and it kind of really choked
You know what's
me
actually
up.
really funny about that?
What's that?
I think like the couple days before that, I go, hey, listen, man, they're gonna come after you. They're gonna say stuff. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm built different. It's like it's no big deal.
I'm built different.
No big deal.
I hate talking to you guys because you twist stories, dude. Like, you twist them. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm like, no, like, bro,
Yeah.
I know you guys live in like this playtime world.
Sure.
Like, I have a bit of a,
Yeah, sure.
maybe a little bit more of a sensitive spirit. That's all, man. Like, if you're
You're a little
very,
sensitive. I
if
would
you're
agree, a
very
little sensitive.
sensitive, like in the spirit realm, some things become like heavy and you're mindful of them. Some things that would just bounce off you guys because your spirits aren't very sensitive yet. They will be at some
I like
point.
how he turned that
But like
into, he's
things
like,
just
"Oh."
bounce off you. I'm like, yo, dude, this is just like there's some heavy stuff, which I can't even get into the most heavy stuff. I can only tell you guys like the surface level things. Like, yeah, there's a lot going on because I know you guys are gonna mock, so I can't go any deeper than that. I can only talk.
We
start,
would
like,
never
with the
mock
surface
you.
level.
We have a show where
doing it
people
right
submit
now.
their,
We would
their
never mock
paranormal
you.
Literally
testimony.
doing it now.
Well, look,
Listen-
what did I say to you
Listen,
when we had
boss,
that conversation?
We'd never mock
I don't know. I was too busy laughing, saying, "You're calling me like you care about me. You're calling to make sure I'm okay."
I
This
was
is hilarious.
saying that
I
for-
was like, "I'm going to tell everybody that you're calling me, making sure I'm okay because you love me and want to check on me."
That's not what it
Which
was.
was almost as embarrassing as when you and Top hugged Monday, dude. Like, that was like, what?
Hard. We
How
hugged
did I
hard.
miss that? How did I not have my camera out for that picture?
I hugged. He didn't hug. He didn't.
He did
reciprocate.
hug you back. He was
Did
like,
he?
no, stop,
I
stop,
I
don't.
gave you a double bat pack.
Yeah, that's not a hug.
So
No. It went like this. This is exactly how it went. He was like, please stop, don't. Please stop, don't. And then you hug. He was like, please don't stop. Please.
That's not
don't
what
stop.
happened. That's
100%.
dude, that
You
was
guys
what
were
happened.
hugging.
That's gay.
Dude.
All right, so what I said to you was that for me and many other people out there, those horrifying paranormal testimonies, they show you that there is an enemy. And if there is an enemy, then there is definitely an ally, that Jesus Christ is real, and that there are sides to this entire thing. So whenever I'm immune to hearing shit like that, all it does to me is go, oh, definitively, Satan's kingdom, right? Are you reading the chat? This is so crazy. I'm trying to tell him a
No,
thing.
I'm just saying you spend too much time on that and not enough time dwelling on Christ. That's all I'm saying. And right now you're gonna be like, oh, F you, Matt. You think you know everything, which is fine. That's fine.
What I will say is
But
my focus on it brings a lot of people to Christ.
as time goes on, you are going to start to dwell more on Christ. You are
I
going to
hope
go,
so.
oh, okay, yeah, that was maybe not like, that was great. It was needed. It was necessary in that time period. But as I progress in the spirit realm, I'm going to be less and less on the rakes and less on the grays and more on Christ. That's all I'm saying.
By the way, can I have a quick moment to just say we
If
got
you
to
don't
pray for
believe in,
Nancy?
if
Hold
you
on a
don't
second.
believe
Hold
in
on. Wait,
Bigfoot,
wait.
you're not going to see Bigfoot.
No, that's true. We have to pray for Nancy because the last time I talked to Nancy, I don't know where she's been, but she said she was seeing shadows in her mirrors and in her peripheral, and then she just
Did
went,
she want you to put her on blast like that?
hell yeah, she knows she can't tell me shit without me telling it on the show. And then she's just now I don't know where she is. I haven't heard from Nance in a while. Where's Nance, guys?
Didn't you say she was doing weird stuff in your dreams? Like she was coming in going, Raven, I told you about this.
No, that's not true. She does lucid dream though. Nance was here earlier. What the hell's going on? Where's Nance? I don't know. It's
We
just
need
worrying
everybody.
me.
We're not going to do the rest of the show until we find Nancy.
Wait, is Nancy literally? Yeah, where has Nancy been?
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody knows
I
where
want Nancy
Nancy's
to be,
at.
I would love Nancy to be
What?
sitting in on these.
She hasn't showed up
Nancy,
to work.
come on. Did you guys piss her off?
I didn't say anything
I don't know.
nasty to her.
Oh, did that happen? The way you did that was suspect,
The
bro.
last show
Bro,
she
the
did-
way what you're doing right now is very suspect.
The
What
last
did you do?
time
Nancy!
the last time Nancy showed up to work, it was an episode of The Raven, after hours.
Yeah.
Very late.
And she told me about the lucid dreaming.
And you pissed her off?
I don't know. Maybe I wasn't supposed to tell everybody. I went and told everybody about it, but she never said don't tell anybody.
Well,
Yeah, you don't have like a grid for that, bro. That's the problem.
this is why we don't tell him about, right?
Exactly.
See?
I don't want to know. You guys want me to ask?
No, I'm not doing the high fives, but he gets offended if we
No,
know a
I
thing
just,
and
I
don't
just when
tell
you want
him.
me to ask, I'm not going to ask.
X.
Ask you. I just want to know where Nancy's at. Nancy was in Discord a few days ago. Nancy, if you're out there, we love you. We miss you. We hope you're
Nancy,
okay.
I love you and miss you. We
Shut-
were like
sh-
tight.
No, Nancy's been our friend
She's
before.
mad at you
Stop
because
making
of
friends
airing
with our
out
friends.
her business, bro.
I just worry because she was doing the lucid dreaming thing, and then she was seeing the shadows in the
I
mirrors.
tell Nancy. I told her all the
Okay,
time, don't
bro.
do that.
I
told
know,
her-
but that's Raven's airing out her business, and now she's gone.
I don't believe that that's Nancy. Nancy 001.
No,
I don't think
001,
Nancy.
that's not the same
That's
Nancy.
Not Nancy.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's Nancy. Nancy did
Atma
like a.
knows Raven kept the BLB secret like a boss.
I
Like
did.
he brought it up immediately.
I
We
didn't tell
weren't gonna
anybody
say
about
anything.
Blue Letter Bible.
You were the first one to say it.
That's not how. I
When we
remember
were
things.
not going to say it. It was like that day.
Well, I was the one who decided we weren't going to say it, and then I undecided.
He said, "You have asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if you see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto you. But if not, it shall not be so."
There is something about seeing a thing.
Yes.
And I think I understand what you're saying. But there is also this fine line that we have to walk where you kind of have to talk about these things because people are going through this stuff. Like the people that are actually experiencing this need to hear about these testimonies. But it's like, where's that line? How do you draw that line? And
Great.
when do you stop?
That's a great topic that you're bringing up, but you got to understand that even like psychologists or therapists,
The rapists.
no, well, whatever. I don't know. The people who hear all the people's problems,
Yeah.
but,
Sure.
like those people have to get out of that for a while. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just do that all the time. That will take a toll on you, right? The more sensitive your spirit is, the more it will take a toll on you. Like living in that all the time.
They're all on.
And all I'm saying is the Raven like lives there. Like he comes out of it for like 5% of the time to talk Bible stuff, but 95%, like he lives in
This is
that
what you
realm.
don't understand. If my spirit is not sensitive, it's because it's been made so through overexposure since childhood. So I don't really have a choice in the matter.
But I think your spirit is sensitive because you
He's
be.
getting more sensitive. Well, that's when he's asleep, though. When he's awake, it's like blah, 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 can't get through. The dreams only get through when he finally comes to a stop.
Yeah.
I am
Like,
so
I don't know why you're
holding
taking this
in-
like an attack on you.
Because that's all you do is attack.
No,
attack,
it's not.
attack,
I'm
attack.
just saying that's the difference, dude. Is you guys live in that stuff. I can only hear so much of that stuff, and I'm like, yo, dude,
Well,
I
you're
gotta-
saying that my
I gotta
spirit is
unwind a little
insensitive,
bit.
and I feel like that's a mean thing
It's
to say.
not. It's just you just agreed with me
I
because
said
of your
if
childhood.
it's not, but I don't believe that to be
Which
the case.
means you know it is. Why are we all fighting today? I'm sorry. I
like
don't
we
mean
haven't
to
done
be-
this
family apart.
No, it's like we didn't see each other for a week, and now it's like weird.
Well, you're weird.
Okay, I'm just going to read verse 11. And it came
Okay,
to pass, as they still went on and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire
Hold on.
and horses of fire.
Hold on a second, boss.
Hold on. I'm sorry. We're gonna call Nancy.
Okay. She's sleeping. Don't do that to her.
She's sleeping. It's
Why is my phone ring? Bro, you got me and Nancy's numbers mixed up?
I thought that was, even though I could see his phone.
I don't think she's not gonna pick up again.
No, she's
you don't have a
sleeping.
sensitive spirit, that's why.
That's dumb. All right, because I couldn't see your phone, or I didn't see the
Well,
thing.
I guess we'll read the Bible after this, but now I'm a little bit worried.
I am worried.
He aired out her dirty laundry, and she didn't want that.
She never
he
said
does
that. You got to tell me if you don't want me to share a thing.
And people don't want you to share all the stuff.
The chat tells me secrets all the time, and I don't share them. You guys don't even know them.
She didn't pick up.
Guys,
I just got
W's
her-
in the chat if you shared a secret with me,
I got
and I haven't shared it.
Nancy's Asian voicemail again.
Okay, it
Oh,
came
hey,
to
bro,
pass
you
as they
have reached
still went
90.
on and talked that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire. Just for a second. This is in the spirit realm. There's horses of fire and chariots of fire. Okay?
UFOs.
See, look at all these people that shared
Relax.
secrets with me that I never shared with you.
Relax. So there's animals in the spirit realm. You know when people are like, hey, does your pet go to heaven? Like, I don't know. But there's animals in the spirit realm. There's horses and chariots of fire, right?
Yeah.
There appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted Elijah and Elisha apart, and Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven.
Do you think they did they spin?
I don't know, dude.
Did it get nauseous?
I don't know. You could probably.
Parted them both asunder.
Yeah, I mean, I think in Job, God talks about that he shows up in the whirlwind. He says stuff like that. But it came to pass as they went on and talked that, behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire. This is what we're getting at when we say there's a lot of stuff in the spirit realm. So if you're just like, aliens or demons, okay, maybe, but there's a lot of stuff in the spirit realm.
Who is saying
And that's
that?
just a vague statement. There could be something completely different, but still bad, still evil,
saying
still
that,
on
huh?
still on team darkness, but there's something different than a demon.
Do I have to read my tweet for posterity
I feel like-
because
I just
you're
feel
Because
like
there's a
he's-
lot of stuff in the spirit realm.
you're
dude.
straw manning us?
I feel like he doesn't take us seriously.
he doesn't take it seriously.
What is going on?
You know,
Why
I
would
feel
you
like I have
say
to read
that?
my tweet because he's straw manning us, and
I
and
don't even know what tweet, unless it's a tweet that I influenced because you asked me stuff, and then I tell you, and I'm your ghostwriter, and then you just write what I tell you, which is fine. I like
The
that.
alien phenomenon is multifaceted. Make no mistake, despite claims of the contrary by some,
By some.
there is a massive demonic component. The overlap between demonic encounters, cryptid sightings, and alien abductions.
Demonic component. I like that. You see how he worded it? He is a bit of a wordsmith. We got to give him that.
Is both fascinating and abundant from the smell of these things. Yeah, dude, that's a huge part of it.
Sulfur.
To the terror-induced bone-shaking state of paralysis that some theorize is amplified beyond normal terror by way of frequency warfare, i.e. infrasound. You know what that is? Of course you don't. I know this aspect intimately. So does my family.
Of course.
Of course you don't. This phenomenon goes beyond the spiritual. It's very physical, and a lot of these homos are out here saying it's not physical. While there are instances of orbs of light, plasma.
Hold on. If it's not physical, what are they saying? It's just they're going
saying
into
it's
the spirit
strictly
realm?
like we talked to a guy, and it's no shade to him. I just think he's missing information. That he thinks it's strictly a spiritual phenomenon posing as a physical.
Okay, well,
phenomenon.
hang on. We could probably unpack that because it might be.
I'm trying to right
because
now,
it might
but
be
you're-
one of those things where
So the people should be paying for this.
if
This
you
is a
talk
banger
if you
episode.
talk through it, you might find out you're saying the same thing. Like this chariot of fire and horses
No,
of
we
fire.
did talk
Isn't
through
that
it.
a spirit realm thing?
We did talk through it. For example, one of the
So-
things that I think is really physical is the pregnancies. He basically says they're not real. The body absorbs the fetus, and that's why the pregnancy goes missing. Which, the doctors that are examining these women are like,
But isn't
no.
the fetus natural then? You're saying like, yeah, this it's a spiritual thing, but it manifests in the natural realm.
And he's saying like it was just a regular old pregnancy and that the body absorbs the fetus. So when the fetus is taken, according to the woman who's been abducted again, and the fetus is removed from them.
But he's admitting that there's a pregnancy?
Yeah, but he's
So
just
then
saying
that's
like
physical.
Yeah, but he's like, no, that pregnancy is just a natural pregnancy. That's
How
being
is it
Well, he's saying it's being conflated by, you know,
He's saying the chick got boned by a dude in real life.
Precisely.
And at the same time got an alien visitation.
which is a huge assumption.
And lost a baby
And
mysteriously.
you're not listening to the person who's, you know, having this experience. So
But
it's whatever.
I think it happened multiple times too. But
All right, so the phenomenon goes beyond the spiritual. It's very physical. While there are instances of orbs of light, plasma-based objects, and possibly even upper atmospheric organics, there is a real tech and human aspect to
that
this
is
as
a
well.
very interesting one.
The
too.
upper, that was actually a really early episode that we did
episode
with
2,
Damn, episode 2
something like that.
with cryptids of the corn, and they have a lot of research. Dude's a wildlife biologist. A lot of
like
research on these.
Upper atmospheric or atmospheric organics, which I mean, some like
It's like
he
sky
theorized.
jellyfish,
He theorized that like when you're getting like manna from heaven,
which has happened historically a few times.
like yeah,
Chunks of meat raining from the sky.
it could be these upper atmospheric organic creatures.
Anyway,
whatever they
so
are.
the tech has existed since antiquity. You need only look at the bell-shaped craft of the Nazi regime, no doubt inspired by the Vimanas of ancient Vedic times. Those in power have always been interested in the occult and spiritual realms. The American empire and her intelligence agencies are no exception. There are no doubts in my mind that they have used undisclosed tech. It's worth mentioning that there are often military personnel present during alien abductions, according to experiencers, which is 100% true. You get that a shit ton. People who are abducted by aliens and then report military personnel or scientists, doctors, you know, human doctors alongside Greys and shit like that. I believe the Greys are biomechanical automatons that can be operated remotely or inhabited by spiritual entities, no emotion, no reproductive organs, and have been described as being discarded in a stinking pile while not in use. That one in particular comes from Karen Wilkinson. In my opinion, the alien deception is the return of the old gods, simply a rebranding. One that is aided by institutions like NASA, Hollywood, military intelligence, and now influencers on the internet.
Old gods meaning angels.
Fallen angels, lowercase g gods.
Yes.
And that comes really from Michael Heiser's work. The new Disclosure documentary mocks those who call them demons. This is almost accurate. While the disembodied spirits of the Nephilim play some role, or the disembodied spirits of the Nephilim play some role, the entire thing is demonic and in opposition to the kingdom of heaven. We are witnessing what is arguably one of the longest and most intricate psyops in history. This is the Great Deception. Banger, right? So I had to get that.
Very well written.
I had
Very
to get
well
that on
written.
wax because some guys like Boss over here say that, well, you know, we're claiming that angels are demons, and you know, Indiana Moans is making allusions to that. And
Yeah, we understand that the spiritual realm has a lot of diversity,
right?
but we also understand like the classification of the diversity.
See, this is what I like about arguing with you guys is 5 days ago, there wasn't a lot of diversity. Now at least you're saying like, okay,
Never
there's
said
a
that.
lot of
Never said that.
diversity.
That's
No, you're like, oh, they're all demons.
This guy,
Yeah, because we like to be hyperbolic.
you're
and,
terrible.
and aggravating.
No, I love when the Raven writes like that. I'm just saying, like, that realm, I don't know a lot about that. He's in that realm, like, so much all the time.
Not in that realm.
Yeah, you are. That's where you spend all your time on those stories, which is rad and necessary to your point. You're helping a lot of people out that have been
think
through
it's
that
rad?
stuff. Yeah, I respect that. But I'm just saying, like, at some point, that's going to take a toll on your spirit. Just like a psychologist or a
I
therapist.
think he's right.
As you're dealing, no kidding, that's right. Like, it's not a rocket scientist to say, as you keep dwelling on those things, that's great, you're right. The thing about boomers that watch the news, I'm not saying that they're wrong about this thing about Trump or that thing about Trump. I'm just like, guys, stop. You
Different
got-
spirits have
get
different
out of-
jobs,
get
man.
out
Not
of
praying
that
for the
stuff.
auto machine.
The
Stop
auto pen.
getting with the whole, oh, okay, you can watch the news all day and be right about it, but it's going to take a toll on your spirit if you watch the news all day. Like, you can be right about aliens and stuff all day long, but it's going to take a toll on your spirit. You just have to use more of your spirit life, like going after God.
Well, the
That's all I'm saying.
reason that I focus on it is because I do think we're creeping towards this big government-funded disclosure where a lot of people are going to be lost in the sauce, and a lot of people are going to be parroting shit
Okay.
from documentaries that they've been pumping out in mass. I've been in the
Hey,
Air
I
Force for
respect
28
that. I
years.
respect that.
I'm
Just-
trying to shepherd
This is the
people
unique-
towards
Okay,
Christ.
I
But this is
respect
the
that.
unique situation that we're in because we have to pay attention to this stuff. Because if we're not clued in to what's going on in current events, we can't meaningfully talk to people and try to like, because I'm guiding myself through it as well, but we can't guide them through it either if we don't know what's going on. If we don't know Nick Fuentes is telling people not to read the Bible,
He's
I can't-
seducing us.
I can't guide you away from that.
What do you mean? If we just preach the gospel, then we are preaching against that.
These
We don't-
people,
we don't
these
even need to
people are
know.
too stupid
We don't
to
need to
equate it
know.
to current day.
We were doing that story in straight Bible, regardless of whether Nick Fuentes said that or not. Like that was our point in straight Bible, was that God will teach you directly. So it didn't matter if he said God won't teach you or not.
But you have to be aware of it in order
I
for
don't
when
have to be aware of it.
you do when you read that scripture and then you go, hey, this is happening right now in your
No,
face.
you
and you're
have to do
following
that
it.
because you guys do this for a living.
No,
Like,
because we're
I don't
talking
live
to-
there. I don't do that.
But we're talking to tens of thousands of people that are in that
so
realm.
you have to do that. Yeah,
You're on the
that's
show
fine.
too, brother.
Well, we're also
just
talking
preach the
to
gospel.
we're talking to conspiracy theorists, and if you go, Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life, and they go, but what about all this other crazy things? And you look at them and you go, I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of it. They go, I can't.
Yeah.
You
Valid.
don't know
Valid
anything.
point.
They can't
Valid
hear you.
point.
Yeah, they can't hear you. You have to be like, no, I know that thing. I understand
Valid
that thing.
point.
Here's why it's a deception. Here's why it's close but not quite.
Valid.
This is the point.
And so you're going from 100% like the darkness, man, like the darkness of the Palladians, and Jesus is a, what do they call him? That he's like a
Starseed,
No, he's like a ascended. What do they?
ascended master.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
Like you've lived 100% in that.
Well, I
and
never believed
slowly
that
but
shit.
surely you've gone like 199, 298, 397, 497.
See how good his math
It's
is.
just slowly
Keep
going,
going.
like this. That's all I'm saying. Is it's slowly going like this, and
It's
that's what
gonna
we
have to
want.
switch eventually.
Yeah.
Well, no, I did always think that was gay.
And you've already got all that in your back pocket. I don't know that you need to keep doing the deep dive on the demonic and the alien and the this and that.
No, I don't have to do a deep dive on it. But what I do got to do is refine my argument so that people don't,
My
straw man
arguments-
me into saying aliens are demons.
My arguments
yeah.
have gotten dusty, to be honest. Like,
Dusty. That's
even
why he's
with
been
the-
practicing with you.
with the stuff
because
with
you're
Israel.
always making the signs. You have like all this other stuff going on, dude.
I got a million things going on. So like when I have to convince you about Israel, or this is stuff that I've
What are
been
you
doing
going to
for.
convince me about Israel?
Tell me about Israel.
I'm not even going to try.
Z-Man said, name this episode argumentative.
Argumentative with a bunch of T's.
Argumentative. I like that. That's your new name, dude, is argumentative. Oh, my goodness. He loves to argue.
No, you guys just came in like feisty, wanting to fight today.
No, well, you said that we said aliens are demons.
I don't like when you guys say stuff about Timothy Alberino. I don't like that. I really don't like that.
I'm going to come in here dressed as Timothy Alberino very soon. And the chat is looking forward to it.
I
I've
know what
already
you're doing,
purchased it.
and I don't like it.
I have purchased the outfit off of, which is, by the way, you can purchase a Timothy Alberino outfit off Amazon. Just look for Indiana Jones outfit, and it's there. And it's coming in. It's going to be here soon, and I'm going to dress like I'm on the show. And it's going to be great, dude. It's going to be great.
Do you think that's what he did?
I think it's what he
See,
did. It's the
I
same
like what
shit.
conspiracy QT is saying, and I respect that. It's what Raven's saying. India's helped me discern stuff. That's why I love them, like aliens and demons. LOL. No, I get it. They live in that realm. They understand that realm. They've been able to like explain what's happening in that sphere. I'm just saying that takes a toll on you after a
does.
while. It's
You
just
know
like
what's
somebody
funny?
saying, "I love my therapist. They help me get through so many things." No problem, but it still takes a toll on that
rapist.
therapist.
You know
Yeah.
what's funny is other people in the conspiracy community, like the ones that regard themselves as highly intelligent, think that we're drop dead morons. It's pretty
What do you mean?
consistent.
What
word
do
to
you
word.
mean? Think.
Because there's a thing about being a conspiracy theorist where you believe you're cued into information that other people aren't aware of. Therefore, you're elevated in some way, shape, or form. And then when you look over to another conspiracy show, you go, they don't know what I know, and they do that to us a lot.
He didn't hear anything. You said.
I
He's
know,
reading.
dude. It's so crazy.
You lose him when
it's
he's reading
so
the chat.
crazy, man.
No,
it's so
he
crazy.
lost me when he said they think we're stupid. That's why I said it like right from the jump.
You can hit the button. Go hit the button.
No, I just think you guys are like, we want to be taken serious. It's like, okay, look at your intro.
No, I don't wanna
though.
be
We've
taken
had this
serious.
conversation before. You're like, yeah, we're serious. We're a big deal. We know what we're talking about on all these levels. And Karen Wilkinson and Joe and Franco. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. But you still have an intro where you're smelling poop on your lobster
It's a
claw.
great intro.
And he's pooping out an egg. It's like, yeah, a lot of normal
Isn't it
people
pooping out an
instantly
egg?
are looking at that intro and they're going, no, I'm not going to
Isn't
take
it?
this serious.
How unfortunate is it now for these very serious people with whips and leather that they have to address?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like it
okay,
either.
all right.
I'm
I'm
sure
in
they
verse
hate it.
11. I'm in verse 11. And it came to pass as they still went on and talked.
So he's getting wrapped up and they're still talking.
What are we talking about?
Bro, I love this, dude. This is where I like to daydream about, like, what were they talking about, man? This is the last thing. Elijah knows he's getting taken, and he's walking with Elisha, and this is his last chance to talk to him, dude. I love this. I love to just wonder, like, yeah, what if it's me and my son, and I know this is the last time I'm
Well, we
gonna
don't know
talk
that
to
this
him?
is his son.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, this is the vibe. Like,
Yeah.
so I like to think about, what if this is my son? Like, he's the closest person to me, and, like, what if this is my last chance with him? What's the last thing I'm going to say to him? I like to think about that. I think that's good things for people to think about. I think you should think about that too. Like,
Why do you
makes me
think
sad.
that?
Makes
Why
me
do you
cry.
think that was a hard thing? We said that would ask me a hard thing. Like it's going to be hard for me to do.
to transfer my what
Spirit
I
twofold.
carry?
Either
to
you can
double
do it or you can't.
That's true. Either you could do it or
It's
you
like,
can't.
oh man, that's going to be hard, bro.
What do you? Okay, so if I said, "Hey, Raven,
Yeah.
let's
What's
see
up,
you,
Matt?
Let's see you bench 250 pounds,
Easy.
and he says, "Yeah, it's going to be a hard thing, but let's
I didn't
try
say
it."
that.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? It's a hard thing, but
No,
yeah,
I would
maybe
say either I could
like,
do
what
it or
you
I
mean?
can't.
No, but you're like, but then if you see me, then I'll do it. Like, can you do it or not? What do you mean
Yeah.
it's going to be a hard thing? Yes or no?
You just don't understand the spirit realm. That's all you're saying.
Neither do you. I just know the angels ain't shit.
The natural realm, you understand. If the Raven says, "Yeah, I could bench 250,"
Yeah.
hey, it's going to be hard, but
How many times?
Let's do it.
What is
do you,
that?
What do you bench?
10.
Yeah, yeah. You want to get like that?
I don't know,
That's
man.
all
I don't know what I
exactly.
bench. I don't bench.
Use the machines.
I could
know.
bench.
And it came to pass as they still went on and
I do more
talked.
chin-ups than you.
0% chance.
Okay. What's the matter, dude? What happened?
You saw the video.
What, the 8?
That's dude. That's literally on a airport transfer wagon.
Okay. So what? So you could do more than 8?
I could probably hit 15.
You think you could hit 15?
I know I've got a video of me doing 15.
Guys, you're going to make me get back into working out. I'll drop 30
Bro,
on
you never do. You never ever do. You're like, oh no, it's all spirit realm. I'm like, yeah, it's spirit realm's important, but you got to take care of the natural man too. You're made of spirit, soul, and body. You
I don't have
to
time
deal with all of it.
I don't have time to go to Planet Fitness and not work out legs.
Everybody says that.
Who doesn't work out legs? I do. I do leg
No,
press.
your boy RJ saw the quads yesterday and was like, yeah, he's got it. He's got it. No. All right, and it came to pass as they still
RJ
went
was
on
ripped, dude.
and
Shout out
talked.
RJ.
That's what he does for a living.
Good
bro.
for him, dude.
Respect
RJ was
that.
ripped.
And it came to pass as they still went on and talked that, behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire and parted them asunder. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. And Elisha did see it.
Nice. Crushing. So he's got two.
He had to be close. He had to be close to see it. He never left his side. They walked so close that they were talking. He stayed so close he knew he was going to see it. The other ones were watching from a distance. He was right on top of it.
And he cried.
Why the laugh? Like,
Because
what
he
is-
cried.
Okay, what about when you cried the other day?
I don't cry
I
ever.
guess I wasn't supposed to bring that up. My father, the chariot of Israel, and the horsemen thereof.
What?
Horsemen?
My father. Who's he talking to?
Elijah. Was it his dad? Or were they just so intimate that he was just his spiritual father and he called him father?
Maybe
and
he
how
was
long
that
did he
kid.
walk with him?
He brought him back to life, man. Who knows?
But he says the horsemen, plural, thereof. No. We can go back and read where Elisha's from, and we can go back and read where the widow's son is from.
I got it written down.
I'm just saying I don't think it's the same
Can I
place,
just say something
but
real
maybe
quick?
You're right.
Boss, can I say something? You're very argumentative today. You're very argumentative today. There's something's going on with you. What's going on with you, man?
No, I think it's top. He's been coming at me, man.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Ever since he did this hunting trip, I feel like we're on thin ice.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's taking a thing's life has made him exponentially more aggressive.
More aggressive.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
You're going to see him on Instagram with just me holding me by my hair like
Well, 100%. I think he thinks about killing you.
double lung shot.
Jeez, man. And I'm not saying that to criticize you. I'm just saying that to make you aware of it, because I think sometimes you're not aware of a thing. If you are, you can navigate it. Very argumentative. Do with that what you will.
I feel
You're
like
probably right.
Still Reserved might be correct. I think all of us are very argumentative
true,
today.
Still
Why?
Reserve.
Yeah, that's a good observation. See, you can't admit it. I'm like, maybe I am being argumentative, and I don't mean to be, but I just feel like there's a couple of things. Like, Top tries to provoke me by Israel. He knows that's going to provoke
yeah,
me.
he knows how to get you.
Timothy Alberino, he knows that's going to provoke me.
That's a redundancy.
And then today,
That was a redundancy.
No, and then today he comes out with angels. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah.
What are you? You're going after the angels now? Like, what are you doing? And yeah, that set me off and made me upset. No, he knows there's things that will trigger me, dude.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro.
Well, you have a
stop.
deep love for Timothy Alberino.
Dude, he's an OG in the game, bro. Like when you guys were still in high school, I was watching Timothy Alberino DVDs with Gen 6 Productions, and he was doing rad stuff.
I
What
love him
happened?
too. I just don't
What
like when he
happened
says
to him?
Nephilim retard podcast.
He's still cool. You guys are like, oh, we don't like him. I'm like,
No, he is cool.
He's very cool.
He just
and
said
I thought
something that hurt my feelings.
And I thought your interview with him was good. I think he was very humble and kind. That like he sat through your whole intro video and still did the show.
I love him.
Like initially, he saw the intro. He made a comment about it. I was like, oh.
Did he
dude,
say
this-
something about the
said
intro?
something?
Yeah, he's like, look at you guys.
What he probably said that music slapped that we got copywritten
But
for.
all I'm saying is that you try
Who's
to like
that?
get me going, and that's how you got me with the Angels.
You know, maybe I'm just mad because he's like me. If I was taller and my forehead was smaller and I was more handsome.
No, I get it. You know
Without a
what's funny?
nose ring?
You know what's funny is Timothy Alberino. I think I had the same interaction with him as I did with the Raven. When the Raven first walked in, I was like, this dude is either the biggest poser and wanker, and like he's just trying to look cool, or this is a real one. And initially, I was like, this dude's a straight poser.
Now I have to question your
Then-
judgment.
Then you came in. Because he came in without you the first time he came in. Then you came in. I was like, oh, that must be the other guy.
No,
on the-
that's not how it happened. He doesn't
Yes,
remember.
it
He's old.
is.
He's getting old.
Yes, it is.
You
he,
met me
he came in first.
I know, but the day that he came
Now he
in was
knows.
3 or 4 days
Now
later or
he
whatever.
knows.
He came in, he got a large black coffee, and he did that smile he does when he doesn't want to talk to people. He doesn't do it much anymore.
Like-
but back then he was like,
And then gives you the.
What is that?
he goes like this,
You do that.
I don't do that.
just like this.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to look like, you know.
And I was like, yo, this undercover cop just looked like a straight poser. Like this dude's a straight poser. And then I was like, wait. And then about 30 seconds, I was like, or he's a real one. I can't tell yet. And then you guys met up, and I was like, okay, that's the other guy. But then you know how he always talks like he's on a podcast, even on a normal conversation? I wasn't clear what was going on, but then I was like, no, this dude's a real one. This dude's a real one. So Timothy Alberino, I
Real
get
retarded.
it. You're like, oh, he's got the Wakanda
never met him.
necklace. He has the but I watched him
No,
on
you've never
TV,
met him.
and I was like, yeah, okay, it's kind of weird with the hat, the Wakanda necklace,
The whip.
the vibe. But then
The
I saw
fingerless
him
gloves.
in the especially in
The
this.
assless chaps.
The assless chaff.
Stop, dude. Then they did
Which
this
didn't even come that
seminar
way. He cut the ass out.
where Manslam P. Ramba or whatever his name is, like did this whole thing in Spanish, and Timothy Alberino was the interpreter of it from Spanish to English, and he opened up this whole seminar by saying like, thank you to Tom Horn and especially Steve Quayle, because those were the
Did he say
guys
thank you to God?
who have come before and like really brought this stuff to light, dude. The stuff of aliens, giants, all the stuff that nobody was talking about. He paid like great respect to them. I was like, dude, I like this dude, Timothy Alberino. And then poof, he was just gone. I didn't see him for 10 years.
Yeah, because he went to Israel and they tortured him. They
This
whipped him with his own whip.
I don't know what happened to him. We can only speculate, but this is why I put this there. This is the influencer industrial complex pathway.
I like it.
No.
Yes.
No, he should not be on there. He's just like a normal dude in
I
the
like
shadows.
all those people,
No.
by the way, that are on there.
They
You
all-
don't not like
they-
Rhiannon. You just like
they
the
all
umbrella.
go-
no, I
stuff.
like her. She's cool.
They all go, they come, they go away, then they come back
Yeah.
with a different narrative. And we wonder what happened.
What happened?
What happened?
You
What
should have
happened
put
to
the
your
Blurry
bow
Creature
tie?
boys up there.
What happened to your bow tie, Tucker Carlson?
Tucker Carlson.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Very strange.
And Elisha saw it, verse 12, and he cried, my father, the chariot of Israel, and the horsemen thereof. So there's horsemen, plural. There's horses.
You think
there's
these
a
are
chariot.
men that are like half men, half horse, like a centaur?
No. It's probably angels, which Top thinks very low of, but they came down and like scooped up Elijah and took him to heaven.
Do you think it sucks to look like a bird and look like an ox and look like a lion? Like you just want to
Those
be
are
It's like in the image of God.
Those are a
Handsome.
specific thing.
Those are cherubim, I know, but
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Those are living creatures. So they're like in Ezekiel and Revelation. They have the four faces.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to look like an ox or look like a
Okay,
lion.
those things. They're just saying there's a bunch of stuff in the spirit realm.
Do you think any of them are mad? Like when you see the Sumerian, like the Anunnaki, and it's like the bird head, like the eagle face with the 6 wings, and you go, that's clearly like some offshoot of the cherubim. And you go, like, that probably sucks to just look like a bird.
If they can create music, beautiful music, why do they need people to channel through?
Seems like they're
Why
not
don't they
really all
just
that
do it?
great.
And Elisha saw it, and he cried, my father, the chariot of Israel, and the horsemen thereof. And he saw him no more. And he took hold of his own clothes and ripped them in 2 pieces. So Elisha takes his own clothes and just throws them on the ground.
Rips them like Hulk Hogan.
And he's hairy and he's got a leather diaper.
You know what's funny? Hulk Hogan's real name, Terry.
He took up also
Terry!
the mantle of Elijah that fell from him and went back and stood by the bank of Jordan. So remember this mantle that Elijah's wearing? Remember there was one mantle he threw on Elisha already,
Yeah.
but there's one mantle Elijah's been wearing.
That's his double.
Drops it, like when he gets raptured, or whatever you want to call it. When
Oh,
he gets
it's like
harpazoed,
Piccolo's
he
armor?
gets taken, boom, Elijah's stuff comes down. Elisha takes it now. He's wearing it. But I do want to draw attention to this. Like, remember Elijah saying, just take me out of here, God.
Mm-hmm.
If Elijah would have got what he wanted, he would have died there in the wilderness alone. He doesn't die alone, bro.
That's crushing.
Elijah doesn't die alone, man. Like, he stayed the course, he stayed strong, and he dies with a guy calling him father. Like, they're so close. Like, this is his son now, dude. Like, this is the mercy of God. God's
That's beautiful.
Like, no, bro, I'm not going to let you die alone like that.
What
Hey,
a
man.
great story.
I'm sorry for
Don't
being so
touch him.
nasty.
Don't
to you.
touch him.
I'm
Did you
sorry
guys
for
ever
being
know
so
the
nasty to
story
you.
when I saw
Wait. I'm sorry for being so nasty to you, dude.
No, I'm sorry for being so
That's
nasty.
cool.
Man.
Man. Can I
I
have a
feel
high five,
terrible.
dude?
No, that makes me feel weird when you do that.
What a great story.
Do you guys know the story of the UPS guy
The fuck?
that I
No.
saw in the car crash?
What?
What car crash?
Bro, I saw a UPS guy. So just so you know, the UPS trucks are made of aluminum foil. Those things are straight up made of aluminum foil, bro.
Dang. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
ladies love a UPS guy uniform.
No, you see
believe
that.
it.
You see it all the time, like with tractor trailers when they drive under the bridge that's too low, it just crunkles.
No,
Yeah.
I saw 18-wheeler, like a
Ooh.
stubby, short 18-wheeler that's like a concrete truck,
Probably didn't have 18 wheels. Yeah.
and just absolutely crushed a UPS truck, dude.
like flatten it.
What happened to the dude inside?
So the dude inside,
died.
I was driving, boom, saw this whole thing about 4 cars up, and then all of a sudden the UPS truck is on like that side of the road. I'm going this way. Now he's on this side of the road, and you know how they don't have a door, right? The UPS
Yeah.
thing doesn't have a door. He's like this. I never told you guys this story before.
No, you
No.
don't tell us anything about.
He's got the seatbelt on, right?
Apparently,
That's the-
Warmonger says we've been over this before. I don't think I was there for that. I think it was probably when you guys were doing your own episodes.
I wasn't
don't
paying
know.
attention.
Well, Todd doesn't listen when I do that. Anyway, he's hanging out the side of it. He's like hanging out the side.
I noticed that because you said a joke on the last straight Bible, and it was a good joke. You kept repeating it. You repeated it over and over and over again, and he didn't hear it.
Oh, I'm producing.
Yeah.
I'm making stuff happen.
So go on.
So anyway, the dude's there, and that's honestly all I thought, dude. I was looking at this guy just hanging out the window, and I was like,
Oh, he was dead.
I don't want this guy to die alone. I honestly thought that. I was like, that's not a way to die.
You know
Like,
what?
And I don't want
I'm
to like.
starting to remember.
Yeah, and I walked over. I definitely told you this story
You
before.
gave him a high five.
No, I walked
He doesn't
over.
do that.
I like parked, and on the way walking to him, I said, honestly, Lord, I don't know what you want to do here, but I'm down. That's what I said. That's all I said. And I just walked over there, and then like he was just hanging there, like he was being hung by the seatbelt, and I just went there and like put my hand on him, man, and then I just started praying, and then another dude came behind me and had his hand like on me while I was praying, and then all of a sudden like I just stopped praying, and which I believe in the miraculous. Like, I believe like even if this guy's dead, that God will just bring him back to life or whatever. But like a miracle didn't happen. A thing in the natural realm happened. What happened was I came out of it and I said, we got to cut the seatbelt. We got to cut the seatbelt. And some Karen in the back was like, no, don't touch him. Don't cut the seatbelt. And I was
Turned
like,
around and you said, shut
I was
up,
like, we got to
bitch.
cut the seatbelt. We got to cut the seatbelt. And there was like this huge crowd like around us right there. And this country boy was behind me. He goes, I got a knife. Do you want me to cut it? I was like, cut it, bro. Cut it. And he goes, I got a knife. Are you sure you want me to cut it? I was like, yeah, cut it. So
Yeah.
he cuts it, right? He cuts it. And this was a heavy dude in the UPS truck. Boom, he falls on me like this, but there was guys behind me like holding me. 2 Mexicans come up like that don't speak English. I don't know where they came from, but you know how the feet get up under the thing when you're driving? They pulled his feet like out from that and like set him down, and we all like set him down. And the guy lived, bro.
And did you turn around to that Karen and punch her in her face?
No.
Okay.
Then another Karen showed up. Okay, so then we get him on the ground, right? And I'm just kind of like holding his head. And I just was holding his head, man, because he was like, there was a giant puddle of blood. He was just leaking out blood, and he was being hung by the thing like this, bro.
Yeah.
So I just held his head, and then like slowly but sure. Okay, somebody grabbed a box, and they were like, "Here, put this under his head." I slid it under his head, and he started screaming. So I took the box back out, and then I just held his head.
No box, no
And he
box.
was going, ah. You know what I thought? I thought he was being ushered into hell. I'm just being honest. I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know. But the way he was screaming and the way he started to like kick his legs, I just had this feeling like he was sliding into hell. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I'm just saying, like, I had this feeling like that's what's taking place. The way he was screaming and stuff was like this torturous screaming. He was like yelling, ah. So I was like holding his head like this. Then a dude comes up. He goes, hey, I'm an off-duty paramedic. He's like, just hold his head right there. He's like, let me give you something. And then he gave me a thing, like a pillow or something. to slide under there. And I was just like standing there talking to the guy. I was like, bro, you're going to live. You're going to live. You're going to do okay. And he was just kind of making noises. Then this another Karen shows up and goes, I'm an off-duty paramedic. Get out of here. And I was like, no problem. But the dude just asked me to hold this right here. She goes, I'm an off-duty paramedic. Get out. I said, no, it's no problem. The dude just told me to do this. So if you got it, that's fine. I'm out of here. And she was like nasty. And then the dude paramedic started yelling at the guy saying, if you want to live and you don't want to be paralyzed, listen to what I'm telling you. He started yelling at him. And so I like stood up and had blood all over my clothes. This is when I had a fancy job too. I was in like slacks and a nice shirt and stuff. And I was like, damn, dude, if he's yelling at him, I don't think this guy's going to die. Like, I don't think you'd be yelling at a guy who's like dying. I was like, I think this dude's going to live, man. 'Cause like this, when I first came there, I was like, that's a dead guy hanging out of a UPS truck.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't think he's going to die, dude. He wouldn't be yelling at him like that. So like I walked inside, there was like a sprinkler place. It was sprinkler or electrician place, something like that. And I remember walking in, the lady was like, is he going to live? And I was like, I think so. Like I laughed. I was like, I think so. And I went in and I washed up. It still had blood and everything and whatever. And then I came back and it was all just like in slow motion. Now like the ambulance was there. Everybody was there. They had him on the stretcher. And just in slow motion, I just walked back, got in my car, and just like drove off.
That's so crazy.
I was like, I guess
it's crazy to be a part of something so wild and then just get back in your car and drive off and that's it.
Yeah, I went to a meeting. I went to Great Lakes Carpet and Tile and sold some tile.
Damn, dude.
If you're watching this show,
yo, how was your sales game that day?
if you're the Mexican guy
Probably
watching
not
the
good.
show, right in.
Strong.
No. So the UPS guys out here, I've asked every UPS guy who's ever come in the store, hey, do you know that guy? Every one of them knows the story, but they don't know the guy.
Oh.
Then a guy was like, yeah, dude, I can find out who that is. I was like, bro, I want to know who that guy is. Because, like, you feel different about a human if you've ever held their bloody head in your hands like that.
Sure.
You feel like this overwhelming sense of, like, love for a human if you're like, doing that.
Came into the shop, you made him pay?
No, you made him pay double.
So the guy comes in, he got me his info on Instagram, and I texted the guy and said, hey, man, I was there the day that happened, and I'd love to talk to you, and I just never heard from him again. But I realized, like, I think that there was probably legal stuff. It was an accident. UPS is involved. There's, like, lawyers and money. And so I never heard back from him.
Well, now you got a Pobcaps. Maybe we can have him on.
I don't know. I think he lives in Leesburg, your favorite town.
Oh, I was just in Leesburg. I love Leesburg. It's my best.
So anyway, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's cool to not die alone, man. Like, I just feel like that's good for Elijah. Was like he went through all that. He wanted to just die alone, and he didn't.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, both for the UPS guy that didn't die, but then Elijah.
We missed a super chat, $10 from
Sparrow.
Knows. What's up, Sparrow?
What's up, Sparrow?
It would suck
That
if
means that they like
they like the show. They said
Owen Benjamin.
Yes. Well, no, Sparrow
knows Bear. That's
Sparrow knows
she's
Bear.
She's
it
a
would
bear.
suck if you guys stopped doing this show. Sad face.
Yeah, well, Matt really, like today, for example, he didn't do his show. He didn't do Straight Bible, and he's like, I don't know if I could do shows. And I go, it's been a couple of weeks, but I get it.
It's been 1 week. I just needed a minute, dude. I hunted all weekend, and I like to kind of prepare a thing when it's Straight Bible because it's not all this banter. Like, we just banter for hours at a time. On Straight Bible, I kind of go Bible verse by Bible verse by Bible verse.
People love the banter. You know what I will say is people feel strongly about the banter either way. Either they can't stand it or it's the best thing for them. I want to see the ratio. F's in the chat for bad banter. W's in the chat for good banter. I want to see the ratio here.
No, it works out good, though. It's like if you like the banter, you turn into this one. If you don't like the banter, you just do Straight Bible.
Oh, for Boss Man stress relief, another $10 came in because the boss is
Thank
stressful.
you, Scott.
The boss is stressed right now, and look at it. People really love the banter. Thank you, Scott. Scott's wonderful. Scott's wonderful.
They like the banter. We'll keep bantering.
What?
Blacktown from Blacktown. Blacktown, really?
Let's finish this. Let's finish this up.
Blacktown Honey said that?
We can get over the life of Elijah.
But Scott doesn't like the banter. All right.
Hold on, what did the guy say? Up a little bit. He said.
No, you don't get to see. You don't get to see. Once it's gone in the chat, you don't get to see.
Hold on, man. I'm happy to hear that. When I had a similar experience, the guy I had come up on did not make it. I was the last person to touch him. Yeah, but that's honorable, warmonger. Like, that's honorable, I think. If, like, a human, like, leaves this realm to go to the Eternals and you're the last one to at least, like, be like, damn, bro, I hope you had a good run. You know what I mean? Like, that's a meaningful thing, dude. When you're leaving this realm to go to the Eternals is, like, it's a lot.
All right.
Okay, verse 13. He took up also the mantle of Elijah that fell from him and went back and stood by the bank of Jordan. And he took the mantle of Elijah that fell from him and smote the waters and said, "Where is the Lord God of Elijah?" I think it was Leonard Ravenhill, which I wish you'd get into because you guys have the same name kind of, who said, I think he might have even had a sermon called, Where are the
My name is Raven.
Where are the Elijahs of God? You know what I'm saying? Like Elisha says, where is the God of Elijah?
Oh, where are the Elijahs of God?
Yeah,
That's
where
heavy.
are they at today, bro?
That's heavy.
Like, where are they? You're telling me those are the guys putting on seminars, taking all the money from people, and like just they're like going around to different like event places and like giving speeches and taking everybody's money. Like that's what Elijah would be doing.
They wearing
today?
leather and going to Peru.
Well, right now I'm looking for leather
Why?
girdle.
Why? Why? Everything was fine. We just went like super deep, and you go straight back into shots fired.
All right, I could do this. This is not a diaper.
Where's Lord God of Elijah? And when he also had smitten the waters, they parted.
Hither
They
and
parted
thither.
here and there, and Elisha went over. And when the sons of the prophets, which were to view at Jericho, saw him, they said, "The spirit of Elijah does rest on Elisha now." Which is what he prayed for, a double portion. And they came to meet him and bowed themselves to the ground before him. And they said unto him, "Behold now, there be with thy servants 50 strong men. Let them go, we pray thee, and seek thy master, lest peradventure the Spirit of the Lord hath taken him up and cast him upon some mountain or into some valley."
The hell does peradventure mean?
I don't know. But he's saying, remember we talked about this before, that Elijah would just get taken and put somewhere else?
Yeah.
And now they're saying, "Hey,
They're gonna
Elisha,
go look for him.
Elisha, we'll go look for him." And he says, "No, that's not what happened this time." They're like, no, we know Elijah. Like, this is what happens with him. He's like, yeah, that's not what's happening this time, though. Like I get it, fellas. I'm not saying you have wrong doctrine. I'm not saying you have wrong theology. I'm not saying you don't have the scripture memorized. I'm saying right here, right now, what's happening in our day right now, you're analyzing this wrong.
Right. This is a little different this time.
This time he got taken. He's not getting put on some other mountain. And when they kept urging him till he was ashamed, he said, "Fine, go ahead, send him." They sent therefore 50 men, and they sought 3 days, but didn't find him.
So he was like, just go ahead, then look.
Yeah, he's like, "Dude, you guys are wrong." They
guys are
kept
gonna be
arguing
annoying
with him
about
over
it.
doctrine and theology. He said, fine, you win. See what I'm saying? A man of God isn't like arguing, trying to win the argument. He's like, "You hate angels. No problem. You
That
win."
sounded like an excuse for losing an argument, didn't it?
No, you win. You win. Angels bad. You got it. You win.
Let the record show that he argued with me for 2.5 hours before.
That's true, yeah.
Yes.
Before conceding and saying that
He's like, you know what? Actually, I'm a man of God.
Oh, contention.
And when they came again to him, for he tarried at Jericho, he said unto them, "Didn't I say to you, don't go?" So he still did kind of argue too.
Ah.
And the men of the city said unto Elisha, "Behold, I pray thee, the situation of this city is pleasant, as my Lord sees, but the water is not, and the ground barren." And he said, "Bring me a new cruse, and put salt therein." And they brought it to him.
like
And
a
he
cup.
went forth unto the spring of the water. So the water's not drinkable. They said, "Man, this is good land. We'd like to dwell here, but we can't drink the water." So he said, "All right, give me a little container, put a little salt in it." And they brought it to him. And when he went forth unto the spring of waters and cast the salt in there and said, "Thus saith the Lord, I have healed these waters." Remember, we are the salt of the earth. "Thus saith the Lord, I have healed these waters. There shall not be from thence any more death or barren land." So now the water is good. The man of God made the water good. So the waters were healed unto this day, according to the saying of Elisha, which he spake. And he went up.
Very interesting, and Matt's going to hate this, but the salting of the waters
I hate this.
and keeping and healing them,
That's interesting.
right? Like so the fallen angels are kept like under the ocean, under these salted waters. I don't know, something there.
Oh, go ahead.
Z-Man says the water became zip zap.
Unpack it
I
a
like
little
it.
bit.
Ooh, I forgot we have zip zaps. Thank you, Scott.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Please continue, Matt.
No,
Go
you
ahead.
like to think in argument form. Go ahead. Like, let's.
No, because you like to argue in thinking form.
No,
That's
I
true.
just want to. I mean, we're wrapping it up. We have 2 verses left. We have 2 verses left.
All right, well, hurry up because we've been doing this for 3 hours.
Oh, okay, all right. And he went up from there unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city and mocked him.
Oh
and
yeah.
Oh, shit. Wait a second.
Said unto
is
him,
the
"Go
one."
up, bald head. Go up, bald head."
Go up like.
So remember,
what does that mean? Go up.
Go up in the whirlwind. Elijah got taken up in the whirlwind.
Yeah.
They're like mocking him.
Hell
They-
yeah.
it says they're mocking him. Bald head. So like he was bald.
Now,
Remember,
how old do you think these kids are? Little children. So like we're talking.
No, you'd have to. You could probably click on a Blue Letter Bible. I think it can be. It can. That word can mean little children, but it can mean like grown-ups too. Or
What
like
I feel,
teenagers or-
I feel like they need to die.
Well, you know that's what's about to happen.
No, I don't know that. I
But
just
remember,
feel
we're
like
in a
that. I feel
war.
like they need to
We're in a
die.
war, right? Everybody
Yeah.
forgets we're in a
Boy,
war.
lad.
They're like, why are they killing these people? We're in a
I
war.
feel like they need to die.
Remember, Elijah just dusted 50 soldiers. Then he dusted another 50.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so this stuff happens. So they start mocking him, right? He went up from there unto Bethel, and as he was going by the way, there came forth little children out of the city and mocked him and said, "Go up, bald head. Go up, bald head." So he's a bald guy compared to Elijah, who was a hairy man.
Super
so they're
hairy.
mocking him and yeah, go up in the whirlwind. It's some
Yeah.
kind of mockery that we don't fully comprehend.
Yeah.
But it's some kind of mockery and foolishness. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord.
Okay. Yeah. What's up? You want to talk shit?
Let's go.
Let's go.
And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood
Hell yeah.
and tear 42 children of them.
Damn. So 42 kids came out. Who's watching these kids?
He's not as good as Elijah.
How did it?
Elijah
How
would
did,
Elijah
kill
killed
50.
like 50, and they would have been adults.
how did 2 bears get 42 people?
They're stupid.
Hungry.
I mean, think about that.
Big bear.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like 42 couldn't. Like, don't you know the joke? You don't have to outrun the bear. You just have to outrun your friend.
Yeah.
So the bears ate 42.
Like
Like
big bears.
none of them could get away.
Yeah.
I
What's
don't
your
know.
problem?
I think it's another one of those stories that we don't really fully
I
comprehend.
don't understand. I never understood this story here.
No, I like it because
Like he cursed him. He was like, "Yo, kill him." And then
Hell yeah.
it's like little kids.
hell yeah.
I don't think it's little kids. Can you click on the word?
It just said lads.
You ever been mocked by children? I was once. I lived in the hood, and these little black kids came
I've
up to
been
me.
mocked by children in the hood.
Dude, and it's like you don't know what to do because you try to like big up them or whatever, and they don't believe you.
You send a bear.
So they're like, "Shut up, white boy!" Like all this crazy crap, and then you look around and you're like, you realize you're getting mocked by elementary school kids, and all the other like older black dudes who are gonna stab you or whatever. They're just watching, like, yeah, that's right. Take that mocking, white boy.
That's
and you
hilarious.
Just go. So you kind of like, I remember I did the dumbest shit in the world. I had a cell phone at the time. I pulled my cell phone out and pretended I was like, I was in school. I was only like, slightly older than them. And I was like, I'm calling somebody. I got homies too.
Also, who's writing this story?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think the Bible ever says who it is, but I think some people say Ezra. I'm not totally sure. To be honest.
But what I'm saying
Jeremiah,
is,
maybe Jeremiah wrote Kings. I'm not totally
if
sure.
I could have cursed those children and had 2 she-bears come out and eat them alive, I'd have done it.
I mean,
These guys don't play.
they don't. Like a lot of people don't know. Elisha actually got kicked out of kindergarten because he couldn't handle recess. He don't play.
That's not true. Don't make up. That wasn't good. Don't do that.
Yeah,
I
you
hated
like
that.
That
I
wasn't
did not
You
like
love
that.
That was
that.
bad.
That's an OG.
No, let's
joke,
have them
bro.
end it there.
That's the end of the chapter.
Yeah, good.
And he went from there to Mount Carmel, and from there he returned to Samaria. So that's it. So we're done with the story of Elijah. You guys want to do the life of Elijah? That's